Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Fuck, I'm a mess at the moment. Bro, I got the best of everything today. I just lost a bee, but that's okay. It'll turn up somehow. So how is everybody? What's everybody been up to? Somebody could tell me what's going on. I'm pouring myself a drink, so don't get any freaky ideas, people. And it's not alcohol. Oh, lordy. Hello, big brother. How are you? Hope you're doing good. I missed you. What you been up to? It's an open panel tonight. Just I don't know how long I'm staying. Jesus Christ, I'm just breaking everything today. For fuck's sake. Everything's falling down, but it is what it is. Yeah, I've had a bit of a hectic day. It's been a little bit hectic for me. And that's saying something that's hectic for me. What's it been up to? What's it been doing? I saw you off Houston, we got a problem, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Because you know me, it's like I see something shiny and I go off on that level of tangent. I have the attention span of a gnat, I've been told. Dude, you are modded, are you not? This channel, I swear to God, like come in on your other one because your other one's modded. Or is this the same one? Because it should stay modded. Remember, on this channel, you're an executive mod. Like, you're the biggest. You and Staxy are boss mods. So you get a lot more freedom to be able to deal with people in your own time, in your own space, hear how you want to. I don't have to worry about it. I've got you and Staxy as my big bosses on the mod channel. So, yeah. I'm starting up the other one. It's just taking a bit longer than I expected because, yeah, I'm going through it at the moment, but I'll get there. I always do. For some reason, I can't mod anyone else. Fucking it pisses me off. You're like modded as boss mod. You and Staxy on this channel. I boss modded both of you. And I haven't changed it, so I don't know what's going on there. Or did your channel did you get into trouble with your last ID? Because we know you're like me. You kind of say it like it fuck it is, and people get in their feelings. Bruh. Yeah, but no, you and Staxy are boss mods here. That's just how it's always been. Because the second they gave me the opportunity to boss mod people, I went, you? And I went, Staxy, because you're one end of the spectrum of like stuff that you know that I don't know, sort of stuff, and I love listening to. And then he's on the other spectrum of like he can help me out when I get fucked up about American shit. But I'm so tempted to shave my fucking head today. You got no idea. Jesus Christ. It was just a random, really hot day, and I don't understand why. Yeah, is what it is. I don't know people are strange when they're a stranger. Few ugly when alone. So I had pulled up this channel, which I'm kind of still trying to work out what the fuck is going on because, like, it's okay. If your daughter came to you and said, I'm doing OnlyFans, what would you do? You'd lose your fucking mind. I know I would. I would not be a happy camper. But there's this chick on this other channel. She goes, yes, my mum supports me getting that money. She manages it. Stepdad, no idea what she does. Real father, biological father, no idea what she does. She could at any point tell her. Hello, you. Hello.
G'day, Ray. How are you, mate?
I'm good, Dylan. Now, just a question, like you're a dad, right? So I've been sort of like surfing as I do. You know me. I just kind of cruise off and do things. Like it's too shiny and I'm gone. I'm that girl. But yeah, I was watching this thing today and this girl was saying that her mum is totally behind her getting her money on OnlyFans and she's managing her daughter. Stepfather has no idea what she does, thinks she's just a dancer. And real father, who's in her life, no idea that she does OnlyFans.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
If my kid came to me, I would tan her fucking ass like there was no tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. Hey, can you hear me, mate?
Oh, yep. Now I can. Sorry. Yeah, now I can. I don't know what happened. Sorry.
You want to hear advice from what Spuddy would do, or any dad should do to any up and coming Aussie only fans? Get a minimum wage job. Go and push trolleys, because if you're doing OnlyFans showing shots of your holes, you're only going to make lucky $100 a month. Save your dignity and get a fucking job, you lazy cunts. There you go.
Exactly. Thank you. Because you're a dad, so I asked dad questions tonight.
Fucking
but,
dad.
Yeah. And if you found out that the biological mother, was okay with her doing this and was taking a percentage of her OnlyFans, I don't think that would end well for her either.
What's mum gonna do with $10?
Hey, did you hear Elon Musk wants to buy OnlyFans just to shut it down?
Well, the cunt who owned it fucking died. He got taken out, wanked off.
Exactly. Exactly. And Elon Musk is looking at buying it just to shut it the fuck down. I see all these girls on these panels going, this is my value. I know my worth. I would never be with a man that doesn't earn at least $10 million a year. And I'm like, bitch, you've let every single fucker come by and fuck your hole for free.
Yeah. It's like, bitch, you're lucky to make $200 on OnlyFans selling your shame.
But these cunts think that they're so fucking worthy of everything. Like, I'm going to bring this up because I've been watching this and I'm not monetized, so don't strike me. Whatever. His podcast's called Whatever Podcast. I don't know if you've ever been there to look. But it was interesting. A friend of mine sent me this link and said, yeah, totally, like, bring it up.
Is that Whatever Podcast? You can't play too much of that shit. They're cunts.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they'll fucking crew you. You got to play bits and interrupt it if you're going to roll it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Like, okay. We're going to go with the best of Andrew. We'll just pick a spot and play.
It gave me so much freedom to expand as a human being. And I was like, wow, like this is what I want to do. And again, this won't last forever.
Just out of curiosity, you couldn't have gone snowboarding and learned Japanese without doing OnlyFans?
What I'm telling you is that it costs money that I didn't have. Doing things like being a surgery scheduler, working like I said, I went to college. Like I got my little degree and everything, and that got me nowhere.
Especially with this economy right now.
It's so bad. I could not live in California doing what I did. Absolutely not. It's so bad. And then I was like, I have to get a second job as a female who doesn't have a boyfriend to, I wasn't being supported by anyone. So I was like, okay.
The victim mentality is strong in this one.
Look at the hair color. It's like a poison frog. Stay away from the cunt.
Now, all these girls that sort of like are in the picture right now, except I think the one on the that's in between the one on the left and the green shirt. I don't think she does OnlyFans. I think that she's a always there sort of thing to mod thing, like, you know, mellow everything out. But today they were having a discussion and I was like, okay, now there's a guy on there called Andrew, and this is called the Best of Andrew something. I'm sorry, Andrew. Give me a second. Best of Andrew W. I can't move it. I don't know. But the entitlement is so real in these people. I can tell you right now, if my daughter came at me like this, she would, man, it'd be a problem. It'd be a big fucking problem. Because I would bum rush her ass to the ground and I would educate her.
Yeah.
It's, nah, you're not doing this shit. No, fuck that. Like, then these bitches are the same ones going, I deserve a man and I won't be with him unless he earns like $10 million a year. And I'm like, fuck off, cunt.
What's 10 million cover cost of the STD medication?
Exactly. Like, that's some fucked up bullshit right there. I mean, seriously. Do you know what I mean? Right. Like, as a mum, it breaks my fucking heart that these girls and their mothers are okay with what they're doing. Their mother said, yes, you do it. Why? Because mama's come so old and slappy and roast beefy, she'd get nothing. And there's one of these chicks on here where the mother and the daughter were both getting done by two guys. I mean, like, this is just fucked up. This is where the world is at the moment. Like, this is the youth of today in America.
Rogie, can I say it in 3 words? Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yep. I want to really research some of these chicks that I do find. I haven't had time because obviously I've been asked, like, yeah, it's been a long day. But yeah, so don't get mad at me, please, whatever podcast. I just want to.
Hey, you know what? I think I'm really good at having a presence online, and I pursued so.
The not having a boyfriend to support me victim syndrome excuses her opening her legs for anyone.
Much. I don't just do OnlyFans, and OnlyFans is really like my content for OnlyFans is slowed down so that I could pursue bigger things that led me down different financial routes. So again, this was a starter, not an ender.
Can I ask one question about to all the girls that do OnlyFans? Because Lord knows y'all make a lot of money, and I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I make jokes at work, and I'm like, I work obscene amount of hours to not make anywhere near as much money. But there is a part of me that's also wondering, like you like you said, you can't do this forever.
No,
and when you go back into, let's say, civilian life, you're going to look at everything and be like, I'm not going to accept any of this because you're going to make a 1/8 of what you made.
So it's not about
before?
that. What I'm trying to do is set myself.
I almost want to answer on.
You're gonna make money. No. But
because
the point of making
you're smart.
The point of making that much money.
I was about to say, like,
I'm not going back to a normal job.
If you're smart, but that's the whole point.
If you're smart,
so you're investing.
Not every girl is.
You're investing.
Shut the fuck up, girls.
No. Hold on.
Well,
Oh,
I
thank
think.
fuck.
I mean, perhaps you don't have any history on Nala. Nala, let me ask you a question. If you wanted to retire today, could you?
1,000,000%. I could have retired a year ago.
So it's, I mean, you're not familiar with Nala, but I think asking her that specific, granted, there are women who do OnlyFans who they will face that challenge, but I think Nala here is an exceptional
You're an
earner.
exception for it.
Well,
So-
it's just so much more about growing yourself as a person and not just growing and making content and taking pictures of yourself. That doesn't help you do anything bigger. And then when you're making this much money as such a young.
So she's on there, and can you see how young this one is? Like, that one there, for instance, I swear she's only about 17. Look at this one. This one totally lost in the conversation. She's not even interested in speaking. This one's looking over here, her Nala's shoulder at some other dude. And this one's just got her titties out. And they're trying to have a serious conversation about it. And Nala's the exception, apparently. She can make, like, she could retire today, right? But I've sort of spoken to a few people, and the way OnlyFans works is kind of like a pyramid scheme in a way. They like the girls that are making the money then go and find the younger girls that could replace them on that level so that they can then become the bosses of those girls. So it's very much like a pyramid scheme. I'm sorry, but it is. And to me, it breaks my heart as a mother that these girls have had no fucking guidance in the real world. They go straight from school to fuck it. Why should I? I can lay on my back and make just as much money. I can make more money by lying on my back. And that's not an okay fucking, like, seriously, my daughter would never even fucking think of it. Neither would yours. It's not a fucking option because we were present in their fucking lives and they know the values. They know exactly what would happen if they did that shit. Now, these girls, you can see, like, the next to Nala, which is the redhead toad, you got this young'un and she's looking at some dude behind Nala, and then this one in the green shirt totally lost concentration. The one next to her with the blonde, really long hair, I think she's a recruited one. And the one on the left just sitting there with her titties out, trying to get some attention. And these guys are for real.
I would not give any of them cunts 1 cent to look at their horrible box.
Mm-hmm. Problem is, there's dudes out there that do. Where there's a supply, where there's a demand, there's a supply. And unfortunately, what does that say about society in general?
Hey, mate, Rogue,
I tell everybody Pornhub's free.
Rogue.
Yep.
The fact of the matter is, half of these low-life skanks, and if any mother's promoting this poison, they're pedos, or fucking, but half of these skanks are only getting lucky to make $200 a month. How much do you make, Rogie?
Me? It depends. Like I disappear for 6 months and do my art and then pay someone else to deal with people.
I'm pretty sure you're making more than, I'm pretty sure you're making more working than showing your bits and pieces.
Oh, fuck yes. I'd never do that. And it's just like when I came over here to WA for a job with, like, lining over a specific Harley Davidson, and they wanted it topless, and I went, fuck no, I'm out, bye. Because they thought they could coach me into it. And I'm standing there and I go, you knew before I flew here. I was absolutely under no circumstances going to do any nudes. That was never a fucking thing. I made sure it was written in the contract. You cannot change the deal. The deal was me in a bikini, and not one of those thong-ass bikinis either, by the way, lying over a bike and getting tattooed by a specific tattoo artist. And that was the deal. And the second they said they wanted my titties out is the second I went, nice knowing you, I'm off, bye. Why? Because my daddy raised me right.
Good on you.
And my daddy never ever said, he always said to me, never ever think that you're not worth what you're worth. You are worth what you're worth. You're crazy as fuck, but I love you.
Yeah, you're mad as a cat.
And I'll be surprised if you actually make it past 21. That was on my 12th birthday. He gets up and he goes, I love my daughter, but she's a fucking nutcase, and I'll be surprised if she makes it past 21. But that was my dad, man. That was just who he was. He was a real cunt. There was no bullshit with him, which I loved. So let's listen to her sort of try and justify what she does even more.
Person, you're like, wow, this is the time to be an adult. You need to set up for your future self. Like, you need to think of like the future Nala and be like, you know what? She'd want to be comfortable too. And she would want to continue sending her parents money. Yeah. I know that for a fact because I don't feel like I'm changing anytime soon, so that was the biggest purpose of this. And I felt so steady in my decision making through this and financial, just like maneuvering. I'm so thankful that I did what I did.
I have a quick just.
Why is this cunt giving her parents money to live? I'm sorry, but when is that a thing ever? When is that okay?
Did she say parents or mum?
No, parents. Mum and
Well,
stepdad.
you can tell she got brought up with a traumatic lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. But as parents, it's up to us to look after them, not the other way around. Am I wrong here? Like, I could understand if she was loaning her mum and her stepdad some money so that they could get on top of shit because they're having troubles, but them living off of her, stepfather just thinking that she's dancing, mother knowing full well what her daughter does for a living and is okay with it.
Oh, did you say stepfather? Well, there you
Oh,
go.
fuck yeah. And that's two words that, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been a dirty cunt. So we'll get on with this because I really enjoyed the two guys in the flannels.
On the outside, drop a link.
If your parents, if you went to your parents and you asked them, you said, I have a choice. I can either quit doing all of this tomorrow, right? And go get a job for like a tenth of this, or I can continue to do this and send you money. Which one do you think they would ask?
My mom would say, absolutely quit. My dad, he'd be like, oh my God, no, why would you ever quit?
Your dad would say that?
My dad would say that I send money to my dad so that he can be comfortable
with
what
the
he's a pastor?
No, he's not a pastor anymore. They stopped being a pastor when I was like 18.
Okay, but he was.
He was a fucking pastor. Did you get my joke the other day? My joke was, what's the reverse? Okay, what is the reverse of a exorcism? It's when the devil turns up and tells the priest to get out the child.
Fucking hell, Raggy.
I thought you'd like that. So yeah, I really want to hear these two guys because they're talking about their women. Like the girls are always going, "Oh, your wife submits to you." It's not submission; it's coexisting. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, in his household, he's the head of the household. There is no doubt. Do you know what I mean? He's the boss, and that's how it should be. But she's also heard. The wife is also heard. His wife is always heard. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't disrespect her in any way, shape, or form. And he literally said he'd divorce her today if he found out that she even took titty pictures. He's a very strong sort of dude, but I mean, some of his shit's a little bit whacked out, but yeah, let's listen to some more.
And he retained his faith, right?
He did. I'm his daughter, though. I'm not just some stranger. He's like, you know what? If I want her in my life.
Doesn't that make it worse? Like, wouldn't that make it worse?
Not. Don't you have to accept your kids for who they are?
No.
What?
And so
what?
you would,
No.
So wait.
Guys, one mic at a time.
Are you
one
just
mic at a
saying
time.
that, like,
I'll let
let's
you
just
come in.
say,
Go
Hang
ahead.
on, I'll answer the
if
question.
you had a kid and they were doing OnlyFans, what, you just disown them because they made a bad decision?
Until they clean their life up, yeah.
You're a bad parent.
Wow, that's
My
terrible.
family would
That's bad
That's
parenting?
absolutely
My family would
terrible
100%
parenting.
disown me.
Okay, well then,
100%.
what about
That's
you're a bad
terrible.
kid?
No,
Okay,
you couldn't
we're
think
allowed to
your
make
kid
that
is
decision.
bad.
Guys, please.
Yeah,
one at a
you
time.
can-
One person speaking at a time. Go
You
ahead.
can think your
then
kid
you guys
is
can talk.
bad.
Go ahead.
You can think your kid is bad and disagree with their life choices, sure, but as a parent, you're supposed to be like a guiding figure and a loving figure, and part of that is not abandoning them in their time of need. And if you want to talk about Christianity, if you want to talk.
Okay, she's going on about like she's obviously got, I don't know, a finger up her ass one too many times, and she's going, "You're saying that your child is fucking like this, that, the other. You disown them until they clean their lives up. Absolutely. Why? Because they grew up in my fucking household with my fucking values and my fucking way of living. Not once were they put in any position where it was either do porn for a living or get a job. They got jobs. Under no circumstances would somebody come to them with the OnlyFans. I can tell you right now, my two daughters would probably lay them out.
Yeah, and these shellers on the screen here have been through plenty of positions that never worked an income in their life. Hard work.
No, and they're all dirty pedophile old men. So
Yeah.
like just giving And like this girl in the green shirt, she's been like just dying to say something. And so she's jumped in and she's gone, so you're a bad parent. Why? Because you will not stand for your daughter putting a hole up for everyone to see and every guy coming along to fuck it. I'm sorry, but that is called being a good parent.
About Christianity, if you want to talk about like God and Jesus and the countless stories there are in the Bible of like still
I
accept.
gotta respond to this. I gotta respond to this. Okay, listen. First of all, let's dive into this just a little bit. Okay. My daughter calls me up and she's like, hey, Dad, you know, I'm still going to be doing OnlyFans, but I'm kind of thinking about not doing it. Right. I would say, yes, absolutely. Don't do it. In her situation, she's like, no, he would totally be cool with it.
You're saying you would disown your child. You're saying you would say, be gone, child.
What was the context? The context is until what?
The context was.
Oh, for fuck's sake, one mic at a time.
Straightforwardly asked, if you found out your daughter had OnlyFans, what would you do?
And I
you were
said,
saying,
until she cleaned up, I would not be participating with her or allow her in my life.
You said you would. It's probably easier for her.
Why is that awful?
Because you're not supporting your child.
Yeah, I'm not supporting bad, horrible decisions that they're making.
But you shouldn't
I'm making them
them.
face consequences.
A decision doesn't make them as a whole, though.
Yeah, the thing
you all know better. You literally told me you know for sure what you're doing is bad, and you're just going to do it anyway. And then you're like, Dad, support it. It's crazy.
Who said it's bad, though?
That's crazy.
Even what Nala said, she said her dad doesn't support, she might not support what she does, OnlyFans, whatever, but he's like, you know what, you're my daughter, and if that's what you want to do with your life, that doesn't mean
but
I'm saying, yeah, go and do that.
Yeah, but are you sure that this isn't
but
just
I love
cope?
you and I'm still gonna be in your
life.
life.
Are you sure that's not just cope? Because the same thing could happen to you.
Well, that's not true at all, though.
Yeah, isn't it though? Isn't it really cope? You're just upset because your parents might actually do this to you. They might make you feel the consequences of this,
let
right?
them. And then what? You're just an independent without parents.
So if you don't care if they disown you, why would you say they're a bad parent?
No, of course I care.
I'm calling you about it.
Oh my God.
Do you think your daughter? Do you think your daughter would care if you abandoned her? Very
it's
simple.
not abandoning. You're abandoning an adult. An adult?
Yes, you can. There is no age that you cannot abandon your child.
Stuck with your kids when they're 60 and making bad choices in your 80s?
Nobody said you have to say. You don't have to say. Okay, you don't have to say every decision they do is good. You don't have to support every decision they do. But that is very distinct and disowning your own child. And I hope we can all agree.
Do you know what a
here.
limit is?
She's in her feelings. Guarantee she's in her feelings about this. Why? Because her parents no longer want anything to fucking do with her because of what she's doing. Because he's hit a nerve here with that chick in the green shirt. He's really hit her where it hurts. And she is now standing up going, that makes you a bad parent. She's taking out on him where she should be taking out on her parents. Because her parents have obviously just gone, bye-bye until you get your shit together.
Emotional and be logical for 5 seconds.
I am being logical.
Here, go ahead.
For me, so my mom, she's extremely Catholic. She grew up in the Philippines, like the only place where divorce is illegal. And when she first found out, obviously there was this.
I want to try to reel
I have a
other
big
people
question
into
though.
the
For
conversation.
me, it's like, what if you committed adultery against your wife, and then your kid found out about that and disowned you because
should my wife abandon me? Should my wife abandon me when I commit adultery and do something she doesn't
I'm talking
like?
about the daughter.
No.
Is
Answer
it
my
right
question. Hang on. This
Well,
is
you
a
didn't answer
perfect.
my question.
wife. So
Is it a question with a question?
Yeah. I'll answer.
Okay.
So I'll answer. Then you answer. So the answer is yes. I would. But
Sorry. I did say that she could go. So
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but go ahead.
So what I was saying is, I feel like, so me and my mom were distant, at a point when she found out. But then I feel like, as a mother, like she just understands. One, from her, for a Catholic perspective, it's not mine. It's that everyone has their own sins. She has no place to judge me because she has her own things. And
Okay, can I just tell you that that's absolutely fucking bullshit? My grandmother was Catholic, and everything this kid's spewing is pure fucking bullshit.
the other thing is, she noticed, like when we're talking about bad life choices and your kid coming back when their life's cleaned up, my mom realized I was always just on a better path when I had her love in my life. Like when I was distant from her, then I was going further into things that she didn't want to see me in, because just having your parents' love is just kind of motivating. Having your parents' acceptance, any goal you have of your kid just doing better for themselves will be easier when they know that their parent loves them.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Check
if
the roots out on this
I don't
bitch.
support this, I don't want to hear about this, but I still love you. Maybe you barely talk to them every day, but okay, for me, I'm diabetic. Do you think my parents would never, they would never stop giving me insulin. I could have done anything in the world. They would always make sure I have my insulin.
Yeah.
Like certain things. You see what I'm saying? I'm not.
And
I know
what's
that's
that
a
got
different
to do with
extreme,
what's
but
going
it's
on?
kind of like
Who's
it's like
Doc Vinably donated $200. If my daughter did of, that means I failed her as a father.
Thank you.
She would do of only if I am dead or in jail. Your fathers are morally weak men.
They are morally weak men.
I guess, could I ask you, who do you think is the example?
Thank you. You can say you, but he's right. Look, the chatter's right.
Can I ask you a question?
Hang on. Let me finish my point. I'm going to tell you, right? You do have to be a morally weak man if they know. Like in your case, maybe not because your dad doesn't know. Okay, but a lot of people that I talk to here, their dads do know, and they're just like,
but we're adults.
My dad doesn't like it. We're adults. We're able to make our own decisions.
My dad doesn't like it.
Just let me finish the point. I'm almost done. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a moral weakness to say, I will enable you. I will enable you to do this threshold breaking thing, especially from a Christian perspective. It's insane. I don't know why anybody would do it. I would say, listen.
You know why? Because real Christians love everyone.
So then why not just make everything permissible?
I love the fact that you're like, I'll disown my daughter. That's not.
So everything's permissible.
Didn't say daughter, just said no.
Wait, no.
Deleting someone is not permissible.
No. Okay, but all social behaviors, all everything, Christians must permit that.
Who's the example in Christianity?
Answer the question.
Ask him that. Who in Christianity?
I didn't even get an answer to my question.
When I'm asking you the question, is all forms of social behavior something which are supposed to be permissible to Christians?
I don't think it should be permissible. I think that you should love no matter what.
So then, if it's not permissible, then I'm not giving permission, which means I'm not endorsing it, which means I'm not allowing it, which means I'm totally against it.
But if your kid is an adult, why do you have to allow them to do something?
What do you? I'm not allowing them to.
He would disown. The question I have for you.
What are you talking about?
Who in Christianity is the example for parenting? Who is it?
You mean in which context? Which saints are you talking about?
What? I'm talking about
There's saints which you can look to as examples in parenting.
Who do you look to as the example for parenting?
As the example inside Christianity? Of course, I look at Jesus.
1 sec.
Honestly, Nala has a special brand of daddy issues. Every girl has a craving for attention. If she doesn't get it from her dad, she will get by being a thought.
So
here, I need to
look at Jesus Christ.
Do you want to answer? But like, I do want to. I have so many notes I have to get through. So go ahead.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
It sounded like you wanted to say something. So
I feel like a lot of people think that because of what I do, I have daddy issues or mommy issues or whatever the fuck it is. But it's honestly, it's a self-made choice. I didn't go to my dad.
Now, see, this is where I get all sorts of fucked up. The parents are their parents are profiting off their children doing all sorts of shit that they shouldn't be doing. I would rather my child be a drug runner than a fucking prostitute. I'm sorry, but I say it. Not on drugs, just running it. I'd rather that than any other fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is just bullshit. To me, parents are... Like, you see all these fucking Muppets around causing problems and stuff, right? I want you to find their parents and drag their parents to that protest and then see how they fucking behave.
Hey, mate, what's wrong with your brother being a drug runner?
Nothing, but that's what I was saying. I would prefer that than my child opening her legs for anyone to come in.
Yeah, more credibility and money.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not saying it's a... You know me, like, you know my past. It's not like it's a bad thing for me. It's not. It's just I kept my kids sort of away from that as much as possible. But I'm just saying, in this situation, I would rather my kid be running drugs from here to the US to the fucking Colombia and back again than do this shit.
Sometimes your kids aren't under your wing. You got to let them go out in life and do their own shit. But encouraging your daughter to do OnlyFans,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Income, that is fucking evil.
That is what I'm saying. Like, I would much rather my kid go and say, sit in the middle of a fucking aisle somewhere and put up a sign saying, homeless, got no money, than sit there and like videotape while she's getting fucked by 15 different guys.
You know what I call that sort of dad? A hookstagram.
Oh yeah. I ain't got time for that. No. Like, he's right. He's going, like, if you have morally weak parents, and it's the truth, and that is why she's mad. You are morally weak, and you've chosen to live your life a certain way. Guess what? There are consequences for that lifestyle. And now that people are, like, pointing out the consequences, now you're getting butthurt and in your feelings about it. Please don't strike me at whatever podcast. Fucking hell, I'm not monetized. I'm just...
And be like, should I do this?
I found you today.
Gave me, like, all this advice to do it. I came to them, told them, because I wanted to be honest with my parents. They have that reason, they have that decision to make with their kid if they do something like this. You know what I mean? Like, whether they want to be in your life or not. I think it's bad parenting if you don't want to be in your kid's life, no matter what they do. I'm not saying if they, like, delete someone, that's a great, I don't know. I feel like the line is just too broad here.
So let me ask you this. Can you make the judgment and the value-added judgment on what's bad parenting? I have children. Do you have any?
No.
Okay. And then on top of it, from your parents' perspective, you turned out to go off and do OnlyFans and, like, show your butthole online for money. How's that great parenting? How could you come to me and say what a great parent should do is this? You're the perfect example of everything that nobody should listen to for great parenting.
Is Christ a terrible parent because, like, so many of his sons and daughters commit sin? You said Jesus is your example for parenting. Who did Jesus dine with?
This is a hilarious
Who did he dine with?
Oh, here we go.
Died for everybody.
No, who did he dine? Like, eat?
Dine. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Who did he dine with?
In which context? Like his apostles or
Matthew,
when?
in the Gospels. Who did he dine
he would
with?
dine with everybody. He dined with sinners. He would dine with
Who
saints.
did he call godless fools and rejected outright?
Okay, just stop.
Who?
Just get to your point.
You should know this. Well, it's fine if you don't know
should I?
this. The people he called godless fools.
She thinks she's got a gotcha on him, and it's going to backfire.
In the cases of women who were adulterers, tax collectors,
the ones he told
lepers,
to sin no more.
He told them to sin no more,
Sin
but
no
he
more.
still dined with them.
And he told them to sin no
No
more. He said,
I
go and
agree,
sin
but
no
disowning is not the same thing as saying sin no more.
Disowning until a behavior is modified.
No.
That's behavior modification.
No, it's not.
How do you? Oh,
There's a million ways to not. Hold on. There's a million ways.
She
to
thinks she's
condone
got a
his action.
gotcha.
How do you even reconcile the prodigal son when the father, as the son walks home, says, "You've been my son the whole time." He never removed it. The son left, and the father allowed him to live out the consequences of that. But the father didn't disown
first
him.
of all,
the
that's-
father didn't send him away. And when
yeah,
he came back, he threw him a massive party.
Yes,
Oh,
the
the
parable.
prodigal child.
The
prodigal son.
parable of prodigal son. But here's the thing: when you're looking at what happened in the results of the prodigal son, the father did not go where the son was committing all these heinous acts.
We're not saying
stop.
We're not saying you should start an OnlyFans. That's what we're saying. We're not saying join OnlyFans. We're saying you don't disown your child.
You're all spurging. You're all spurging. Calm down. Let me finish my point. Okay. Dad didn't go where he was. Dad wasn't going and
love this guy.
trying to pull him back. He wasn't doing any of this. He was saying, I don't endorse what it is that you're doing, what you're going after. Yes, he did say that. He told him it was a bad idea to leave.
That's a very big difference between.
Okay,
saying
he
that
told him it was a
condoned
bad.
them
Now he
everywhere.
left anyway after breaking the fortune, and then when he came back humble with his
With
tail between his
nothing.
legs, crying his eyes out, did his father say, "You've now returned to me, the prodigal son, and now all is forgiven"?
You have always
Yeah.
is the key word here. You've always been.
They're
my
still
son.
always your kids.
Not if
but
you
that
disown
doesn't
them.
mean- That doesn't mean that you
Not
have
if you
to.
disown them.
That doesn't mean you have to innate.
See, they're on a point at the moment of trying to say you're a disgusting man, a disgusting parent. Now these are prostitutes telling him that he's a bad father. What the fuck?
Hey, Rogie, you can smell the STDs in that studio, mate.
Oh God, I don't know how they do it. Like, I'd love to go one-on-one with one of these chicks. I'd drive over the counter and just fucking smack them. Because they had the audacity. Now, mind you, these are all prostitutes. They had the audacity to tell Andrew he was a bad father. Because he said, if my daughter did, like, choose to do OnlyFans, fuck yes, I'd say, guess what? When you get your shit together and you're willing to fucking live the way I raised you, that's when we'll talk. Till then, goodbye, have a good nice life. And he's not doing that. That's the thing. He's just telling her, like his kids, like for prostitutes to be sitting here who pay their parents so their parents can live well, right? These prostitutes are sitting here and calling Andrew, like calling him a bad father. Do you see the fucking moronity of it? Like, they're morons. They jumped on one specific thing and just went, we gotcha. You're a bad parent because you chose to disown your... He never said he'd disown the child, not once. What he said was, until my child moderated their behavior to how I raised them, till that happens, no. I'm not playing that game.
Yeah.
He's not being a bad fucking parent. He's just let them know ahead of time. But these prostitutes are sitting there calling him a bad father. What are your thoughts on it?
I reckon they're disgusting. You can smell the STDs in the room, and their parents are going to hell.
If my daughter came home with a stack of money and said to me, Mama, you have a nice life, right? You bet your fucking last dollar I'd be calling you and all the boys, and I'd be going, you all need to keep an eye on my daughter because she's doing something. And because she's smart like me, you know, she never gets caught. So she's smart like a mama. But no, under no circumstances would I accept the money in the first place. If she gave it to me. Okay, when my kids were growing up, they did chores that they got paid for. Right? So the money that was supposed to go to them, they'd get half of it and the other half would go into a bank account. And then they got jobs outside of home. So they would pay me rent, $150 a week. That money I didn't touch. I'd put it straight back into their bank account. So when they hit 18, 19, they had a substantial amount of money to start their lives with. I never took a red cent off my kids. To me, I don't know about you, but to me, it would break my heart that my kid thought that they'd have to do this to get my approval so that I can live a good life. I don't understand that.
It's unbelievable. It's incomprehensible. It's not on my radar for that to ever happen in my life. If it did,
you'd lose it.
Yeah.
You'd be in jail. You'd hunt down every cunt. You'd hunt down every cunt that touched your daughter. Don't lie. You'd hunt down every cunt that touched your daughter on that OnlyFans. Don't lie. You'd do it.
I would not let that cunt have a digital device at all.
Yeah.
I'll
but unfortunately, like these chicks, once they get older, what they do is they groom the younger ones to come into it. And like, as much as I'm not a fan of Elon Musk, I'm sorry, but if he buys OnlyFans and shuts it the fuck down, I'd be so fucking happy about that. But again, the cunt also said that he'd fix our electricity bills because they're so fucking high. And he was told about that and he's gone, okay, I'm going to have to work on that. I'll fix that for everybody. And he never fucking delivers. Not once has he delivered to us.
Right. Can I say something which will make you absolutely fucking spin out?
Yeah, go for it. You know you can. You speak freely here.
There's an OnlyFans for 13-year-olds.
Are you fucking serious? Jesus fucking Christ, no.
There is.
Oh my fucking hell.
Disgusting. These evil cunts in this world are fucking sickos. And their parents, mate. What's the go with these cunts?
Like, fuck. I'm sorry. That just broke my heart. I'm sorry.
And you know the fucked up thing about it? You got to be 18 to get in there and watch it. It's fucking disgusting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I told you it'll wrench you. It fucking, when I learnt that, it just destroyed a bit of my soul. It's like, oh my God.
Oh my God. That's, oh fuck.
The internet's evil.
I'm sorry.
Deep breath, little
like
sister.
I'm a tough ass bitch, but fucking hell.
Deep breath, little sister.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's evil.
Oh my god.
And the parents have to hook up their accounts.
Like, the internet is evil, yes, but all we can do is, like you and I try to do, is just fix the little bit of internet we can. But that's fucking broken me. That broken my heart so bad.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I'm sorry, people. I'm a tough ass cunt, yes, but I feel the biggest fucking hard ass because, man. If you're somebody I love and care about, I'm always there for you. And that's what I mean. Like, there's so much wrong in the world. And there's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is I can fix the world I live in.
Amen.
If everybody just did that, they just go, okay, we can't fix the whole world. If we can just fix the world we live in, and then the next person comes along and realizes they can fix the world they live in, it would make the world a better place. But fucking hell, 13-year-olds, no. And parents that are doing this, they should be fucking shot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be crying like I am, but you know my history, so yeah, that's just fucking no.
Bro, hey, little sister, we got to make pedos afraid again, mate.
Oh, fuck yes. We need to someone needs to set fire to that pedo fucking caravan park. It's a place where all of them go, and they're all able to interact with each other, like, and discuss disgusting shit about kids. They're allowed to live after what they've done. Recently, a professor got caught screwing his stepdaughter, who was 12.
Anyone fucking a kid is wrong. That is Muslims, pedos, elite.
Wood chipper.
Wood
chipper's the only fucking thing that'll fix them.
Yeah, kill them all. Let God sort them out.
Exactly. I'm sorry about that. Fucking hit a bit different. Sorry about that. I'll get my shit together.
Hey, Rose.
Okay. Hey. Yeah, I'm rolling one now.
Yeah.
In the cases that, like, did he not go with them to, like, go and slut it up with whores and blow money on crack? No, he didn't. But she's not saying, hey, Dad, come do OnlyFans with me. You should.
My dad is nowhere in my life.
Yeah, but my point is
she just lied.
Again, when he came back humble, when he came back correct, when he came back from doing the horrible things that he was doing, then Dad said, yes, welcome back in. You were always my son. Of course, I never stopped loving you. But he was not endorsing all the things.
At no
that
point
the kid,
was he disowned,
Let me finish. He was not endorsing all the things the kid was doing. He was not going out of his way to make sure that the kid had additional money to continue sinning where he was at. He wasn't doing any of that.
I'm not saying any of these things. The issue is that if Christ is the example for parenting and he loves you every single step of the way,
He's not the only
disowning your child is the opposite of that thing. Now, I am fine with parents getting to decide if they like don't want to like support that. They tell them explicitly, like, I would be fine with a relationship. Like, my parents are Christian, my brother's gay. I'm fine with them regularly.
Can the Catholic Church excommunicate people?
Yes, but the Catholic Church is in no way the same thing as a
So if the Catholic Church excommunicates somebody, are you saying that what they're doing?
Why do they excommunicate?
Let me finish.
Hold on, that's an extremely important question.
We're getting. Okay, make a final point. And
okay, I'll make it quick. If you make an excommunication, why is it that they're not turning their back on their children?
Okay, an excommunication at an apostolic level of the Catholic Church is about godless fools. It's about
not always.
Pharisees. That is why the Eastern Orthodox was removed. They broke up with
they didn't
because they
no, the
thought
other way.
that you guys.
It was the other way
I know
around.
you guys broke up with us after, but that's just not true. The reason that they were
Wait, you're a
excommunicated.
Catholic?
I'm not a Catholic, but I'm
Yeah,
a theologically
come on, you're not a Catholic. Yeah.
I'm more Catholic than I'm
Okay,
Orthodox.
20 seconds.
The reason
Go.
that churches excommunicate is because they're violating the nature of God himself, not because they're doing a sin that they dislike. It's extremely different. And these types of sins, like blaspheming the Holy Spirit, is in no way comparable to moral sins or virtue sins, which maybe OnlyFans is moral sins, or maybe it's a virtue sin. I'm not sure where it falls specifically, but acting like the church can excommunicate so parents can excommunicate their children is a bastardization of why the Catholic Church.
Okay, she's running her mouth about something I actually fucking know about because my grandmother was Catholic, okay? This bitch is twisting and turning the Bible, the Bible passages that suit her right now. You've seen them before. They come along and they're just like, oh no, God embraces everybody no matter what. What does it say in the Bible? It says, atone for your sins, apologize to God, he is your father and he is your master, basically blah, blah, blah. The church can excommunicate people. Yes, why? Because they're not there with God. They're there to do the devil's work, which isn't that hard these days. I was raised Catholic, and trust and believe, like, I've still got the Catholic uniform that fits, by the way, just shut up. My brother's going to shut the fuck up. But
I was dragged up Jehovah's Witness.
Exactly, like you and I have very different. Like occasionally we have very, very different views, but does it stop me from loving you? Absolutely not. Why? Because you're my dude. You're my mate. That's it. That's all that matters.
But
you and I might headbutt. Okay, we might butt heads occasionally. Okay, that doesn't change the fact. Say if I'm somewhere and someone's running their mouth about you, I'm absolutely going to fucking jump them. And it's the same with you. I've seen it. People sent me screenshots of you just going, shut the fuck up. That's my little sister. And D-Gen's done the same. I've had screenshots of D-Gen just going, shut the fuck up. That's my little sister. It's because that we've got that relationship and it seems to bother some of these chicks on here. Like, I'm sorry, but some of the chicks that hang out with you, they talk some fucking trash about me. But it's funny they don't do it when you're around. They run their fucking mouths like everywhere. And say some disgusting ass shit about me. And they're your friends. But I don't, hang on, no, they're your friends, so I don't expect you to do anything about it.
No, I think you got me confused with hookies, mate.
Oh, no. Oh, hang on. It was related to Hookie, but hang on. She said to me that you and her were good, like good mates.
Who
her
is it?
And hang on. This bitch that runs with, hang on, I'm putting it in private chat. Yeah, hang on. I tried to look up the receipts, but yeah, I'm just gonna give you two names. But apparently, hang on. I'm gonna give you two names, but apparently, it's in private chat, my love. These two girls have a big issue with me.
Oh, Catherine and Batgirl, they're fucking gronks. I told them to fuck off ages ago.
I know, but they still try to say, oh, he was with... No, he wasn't with you. Why? Because him and I are good mates. Fuck you. So they decided to go live, and both of them ran their mouths about me.
Right.
Sorry.
Mate, you going to let me have a say before you shoot your mouth off? Them two are fucking idiots. Them two are fucking idiots. I told them to fuck off about 18 months ago, mate. If they're saying any shit now, they're just lying.
I know, exactly. But that's what I'm saying to you is like there's people like them out there that maneuver in such a way that I can't respect.
Yeah, well,
because they're there for the wrong reasons.
If anyone knows them parrot cunts, they're fucking psycho. And if you're mates with them, you're not mates with
I'm not. Okay, the first one, she had the audacity to actually contact me and say that the second one was running her mouth about me, thinking I did not know what either of them had done and said about me. So I offered them to come on up and say hello. I offered them. I went, look, dude, I'm live. Come on over and say hello. Neither of those cunts had the balls to.
Dude, one cunt comes from Nama Mission and one's a slapper from UK.
Yeah, well, the first one, the C one, she's apparently had some things.
I'll say, hey, Catherine McKay, the dumb cunt. Yeah.
Yep. Apparently she's got a lot to say about me. And apparently you agreed with her. And that is when I stood in and went, nah, sorry.
But she's lying. All right, she's lying. Play the recording.
No, but that's what I'm saying. She's full of shit. No, I'll take the screenshot of where I sort of like said to her, I hear you've got something to fucking say about me. I'm live. Come on over. Because I've literally told her, yes, it's not that serious. It's just the internet. And I'm like, no, it is that serious because you're trying to tell me that somebody I love and care about is doing something wrong by me. And I don't believe that under any way, shape, or form.
Hey. Catherine McKay, you know my last name, cunt. You know my last name, Catherine McKay. Ask in Nama Mission if there's one of my mob there, and shut your fucking mouth, cunt. Leave us and Reagan the 20 mob alone. You and your dyke mate, Batgirl, the fucking scenic fucking route. Anyway, they're upping you, so I thought I'd up and back for you, Reagan.
Yeah, I know, but they're fucking. They got a lot to fucking say, but you know me, so I went to them and I literally wrote in their chat, mate, look, okay, I'll go live right now and let's talk about this shit. You've got something to fucking say about it, say it to me instead of about me. Neither of them have had the balls to turn up.
Because they're full of shit.
Yep. They run their overfuck, cum guzzling, gutter slut mouths. Like, dude. You'd need to slap that fucking ass and like tie your fucking. Their holes are so fucking loose that you really need to tie your feet to the end of the bed to find your way out, boys.
Mate, when they bend over, they fart dust.
I mean, like, these are people that have tried, and I've just gone, no. I've literally just gone, no. And then they've said something else, and I've gone, no, thank you, go fuck yourself. Now, they have said that I have pronounced myself as official spokesperson for every single Australian. Never have I said that. I have my views, I have my opinions, and if you don't like them, fuck off, I don't care. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for me, just like you speak for you.
I just want to put the word out. Hit the link.
Yep, link's right there. Come on up. Say hello.
Because they've got the balls. They've got the balls, but I bet you they're not going to come up.
Absolutely not. And as of right now, they're both public enemy number one in my eyes because those two are fighting. So now they're going, oh, we've got all this information to give you about each other so you can destroy us. And I'm like, no. I got no time for people like that. Fuck off. You betray each other just because you argue. I don't have that time for you. Why? Because under no circumstances, if I'm fighting with a mate that I love and adore like you, under no circumstances will I let any cunt talk smack about you when you're not there. Why? Because what goes on between you and me has got nothing to do with the rest of the fucking world. They can fuck off. That's between you and me. And that is some quality that I grew up with. And a lot of people here just don't get it. Like, I get into it with a girlfriend of mine, like, recently. Dude, somebody tried to talk smack about me and they got jumped. Because she was just like, oh, fuck no. I can talk about my sister however the fuck I want. We talk to each other all the time. It is what it is. Don't you ever think under any circumstances that that's an opening for you to try to come between us. That will never fucking happen and it will never be a fucking option.
Hey, Ray, you got me number, mate?
I know. Yeah, I'm just glad that I sent you that Dude, the second I saw it, I was just like, I have to send this to Spud.
That was funny. Fuck,
man, I saw it and I fell off the fucking chair because a friend of mine sent it to me. I was dying laughing. It took me a good 15 fucking minutes to get my shit together to go, oh, I've got to send this to Spud. Because that was some fucking awesome shit. I'm sorry, but that was brilliant. He's living on the edge.
Hey, mate. Anyone, this is my sister, Ray. You'll just get raised and then I'll forget about you, but I won't never forget about Ray and what you did.
That's my big brother for life.
Does this in the first place.
So let's look at this logically to what you're saying.
I love the logic.
Which the distinctions in the reasoning are. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to respond. What the distinction in the reasonings are. Let's look at this from a holistic. You claimed, listen, because Jesus Christ said thing X, it's not proper for you to then say, nope, I'll walk away from this. But it is proper for the Catholic Church to do the same thing under the same circumstances. And your only claim to this is to say that they rejected Christ. So the same thing happens exactly
sin is
here.
not rejecting Christ.
Oh, it can be rejecting Christ.
Yes, blaspheming the Holy Spirit.
But here's the thing.
What the Pharisees did was bad enough. These are disanalogous.
Stay on topic.
No, that's not. They're not disanalogous. This is your logic.
No, this is the logic of all of the theology.
No, it's just your logic.
Okay. Here, wait, interlude. Can we? But it's weird. Why is it weird? She said it was weird. I don't know what she said. Why is it weird? Say what you want to say.
Okay, this is a collection of different moments in the show of whatever podcast, just so you're aware. I haven't watched it. I'm just reacting to it because I think it's about time some people start getting their fucking thumb out their ass and living their lives the proper way. So you'll see it jump to different people. Don't freak out because I know you're stoned like me. Don't freak out. It's actually happening that they do jump from piece to piece. Okay.
I just feel like it's none of your business. Like anyone's business to know what anyone's body count is. And quite frankly, I wouldn't even want to know from another guy because then if it's a number I don't want to hear, I'm not gonna like you anymore.
All right. Well, maybe we'll come back to that. We'll continue going around the table. I want to get everybody's answers. Go ahead.
No.
You don't object to it. Okay.
I don't know.
No, I think it's fair to, for that to put you off. But I would also say that maybe.
Sweet Tooth, thank you for the gifted 20 memberships. Maybe.
I would say that maybe don't discount somebody because of that, because it's not, necessarily. I mean, you could really miss out on somebody good who has a past that, maybe doesn't align with your virtues, but also maybe they've grown from that. And so, yeah.
I'd probably still discount them, but.
I don't object.
Okay. So just to bring it back, why is it weird?
It's invasive.
What's invasive?
The whole body count phenomena.
What do you mean? Here, let me paint this. Let me give you a scenario.
Okay. Right? She just brought up the body count phenomena. As she says, it doesn't matter. She's living in this very fucking world where it doesn't matter how many times she's opened her legs for a dude. Now, me, I don't get paid for what I do. I do what I want, when I want, how I want, with whom I want. I can guarantee you my body count would still be less than most of these cunts.
Put together.
Seriously, this bitch is trying to say, she's trying to say it's body count phenomena. It's, how do I put it? Hang on, I'm trying to find the right words. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry, but if you're with a girl and you say to her, I've had 2 partners, and she says to you, oh, I've had 1,000, what are you going to do? She's saying it like it does not matter. I'm sorry, but it does. It does matter how many fucking dudes you fucked. It does matter to a certain people. If you've got a dude like me, I do what I want, when I want, with or whom I want. I don't I don't buckle down. I don't. Do you know what I mean? I'm never in a relationship for long because I enjoy my freedom far too much. But I don't get paid. That's the difference. So these bitches are sitting there going, it's the body count phenomena. And she's saying it like it's just bullshit and it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, but okay. If your daughter said to you, Dad, just the day before her wedding, Dad, I've slept with 58 people and I haven't told him, how do I tell him? And again, this is because you're a dad. I'm putting you in these positions. So sorry, but what do you do? No, it's because you're a good dad. That's what I'm asking. I'm just going, okay. So say I'm your daughter. I come to you and I go, Dad, he's only had 2 partners before me and I've had 58. And I didn't tell him I had 58. I told him I had 1. Knowing full well that probably 8 of those people would be in part of the wedding. What do you do in that situation as a fucking father? Do you tell him?
If I was the dad, I'd tell her to keep her legs together.
But it's the day before her wedding and she hasn't told him. He thinks that she's only slept with like 3 people.
Hey,
but the body count's 58. Does it matter or does it not? Like, what do? I'll put you in a position where you've really, really, really like embraced this kid like he's your son. Like that's your boy. Like that's the one, you've been so fucking close to him. And then your daughter comes to you and says, Dad, I've had 58 lovers. I told him I only had 3. What do I do? Knowing full well that most of the guys in the wedding, like at least 8 of them, have fucked your daughter. What do you do in that situation morally? Because like, I think personally, as me being me, he does need to know what he's getting into. He really does. And on the other side of that, it's kind of like, I love this kid and I don't want to break his heart. What do you do in that situation? And there's a possible threat of the stepmother saying something to the boy just before he weds her. So there's a whole fucked up situation for you. And as a dad, it's on you to decide, like, sorry, but I picked you because you're a good dad. Like, fix this situation. How would you deal with that situation? He's like, I'm too fucking stoned for this shit.
How would I fix that situation? Me?
Yeah, okay.
If I found out that my daughter was riding the cock carousel and didn't tell her partner who's only had 3 roots.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I be asking my daughter how many fucks she had for number 1?
No. She's come to you because she's really, this is the thing I've said to you, like, she's really close to you. So she's come to you and she's gone, Dad, blah, 58 partners. He only thinks I've had 3. What do I do? And you're absolutely loving the boy that the guy she's about to marry. You think he's fabulous. He takes you fishing, whatever. You'll go out, you'll have fun all the time. You're really close with this boy. And knowing full well that, say, the stepmother or the uncle or the aunt knew what she was doing with how many dudes she was doing, and they're kind of better at you, and they're likely to tell the partner that's about to marry your daughter that she's had 58 fucks, not 3. And he's come to you and he's gone, okay, what's up? She's acting funny. So there's a whole mess happening, and I want to see as a good dad what you do to sort of like fix the whole situation.
How I'd fix it? I'd just say, I'd fix it by saying, pretend to be like your mother. Is that cool? Deny everything.
You fucking asshole. I love you. No, it's just like there's these moral dilemmas that, yeah. I don't know, man. I grew up with some really fucked up people. Okay. I'll give you some moral dilemmas that they came up with. Here's one in particular. Okay, the moral dilemma is there's a guy and a girl. She's pregnant. He doesn't want her to have the baby. And all they've got between them that they own is a coat hanger. Do they or do they not do that?
I'd light the coat hanger on fire and sterilise it first if you had no choice. Fuck, Craigie, freaking hell. Craigie.
Welcome to my fucked up head, people.
There are weeds. They grow weeds out in the bush.
Okay. The other thing is you're out in the middle of fuck nowhere. Your grandma's fallen over and she's broken like her legs and her shoulders and arms, and all you've got access to is a brick. What do you do?
Well, I'd say see you, Grandma, and carry that brick the rest of the way home in shame.
I am so fucked up in the head. I told you. Like, my brothers and I grew up with like playing these moral dilemma games. So there's been some fucked up bullshit said in my lifetime. Okay, there's two guys camping in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere, and all they've got is the tent they're in and the fireplace, and comes along a dude that's not right in the fucking head. He grabs an axe and he like tears your tent apart and drags both you out and says, okay, for you to survive this, now this is the moral dilemma. For you to survive this, you must suck each other's dicks and then play pokey pokey in the butthole. And then I won't kill you. What do you do? Dude, I'm so wrong on so many levels.
I'd say, can you give us time to recover after the blowjob so I can get up again?
I'm such a fucked up person. I'm sorry. It's like, can I spit on it before I put it in or what?
And hopefully he's hasn't.
But if you put in that situation and the only way you can survive is by sucking your mate's dick and then sticking your dick in his butthole. He's going to stop. By the way, everybody, this is probably the last time Spudder's going to appear on my show because I'm a dickhead.
Does he make me blow or do I finish in his ass? Because
dude, my drink just came out my fucking nose, you asshole.
Far out. Right.
No, but like, I told you I was fucked up.
Yeah.
Literally forewarned you how fucked up a person I am. No, but like, we're going to start playing this new game called Moral Dilemma. So once a day, you'll have to put a comment in my section and I'll reply to it. And we've got to come up with really fucked up, and it's going to be called Moral Dilemma Game. Okay? And so we're all, at least like once a week, we're all going to get together and we're all going to discuss the moral dilemmas of life, like with some really fucked up situations. Why? Because I'm fucked in the head and I love this shit. I live for it. Like, me and my boys still play Moral Dilemma all the time. And the shit I won't repeat, like without their permission, I won't repeat their moral dilemmas. But yeah, my moral dilemmas, they were all sorts of fucked up. They did not know how to answer any of them. They just looked at me and they went, you do know you're really fucked in the head, right? Yeah. And I went, hello, you have met me, right? So once a week, we're all going to play this game called Moral Dilemmas. So once a week, I'm going to probably hop up here or hop up on Spuds for 10, 15 minutes because I know that yours is like just radio, whatever. But I thought here we could all hop up and do moral dilemmas and just have a bit of fun with it. Like, seriously, be as fucked up as you can be. Because, yeah, the more fucked up you are, the more it turns me on. No. As long as it's not incestuous or any of that sort of shit, I can't deal with rape, incestuous shit. No. It's just you get put into a position, and this is your moral dilemma. Do you or don't you? Would you rather die, or would you happily, like, suck and fuck just to get out of there alive? So it's kind of like those sorts of fucked up situations, okay?
Well, if you're sucking and
I
fucking,
ain't right in the head, you know that.
Die. If you're sucking and fucking and captain, I'd rather die.
Yeah. Like you know me. I'm fucked in the head, yes. It's like, yeah, Rogue is fucked in the head. It is what it is. It is who she is. But seriously, when you're on a farm and you kind of like, you've done all the work and at the end of the day, you've got like 3 hours to kill, which wasn't often, we'd all sit there and play Moral Dilemma. And it was kind of like some seriously fucked up shit. So if you're not willing to play and participate, that's fine. You can still hang around. But I'd still love to hear like at least one Moral Dilemma a week. Can we do that? Just in my comment section, go Moral Dilemma and then just hit enter to go down underneath it and then just give me the Moral Dilemma and tag Spud into it and tag Staxy into it and tag Ink into it and like tag TC into it. You know what I mean? Like PC's fabulous. He's a sweetheart. I'd really enjoy just like y'all just sort of like going, yeah, Moral Dilemma. Or you just go, you need to go live right now or close to because I've got a good one and I'm going to fuck you up with it. Like the whole point in that game was to get to a point where somebody just went, I'm out. So then they'd leave. And then the other 7 of us would still go there. And then one of them go, I'm out. And they'd go. But I was always Queen Supreme. I was always the last one standing. Why? Because I'm seriously fucked up in the head.
One for you, right?
All right, go for it.
I got one for you. If you saw a baby in a pram rolling down a hill or an old lady crossing the road about to get hit by a car, which one would you say?
Oh, definitely old lady.
Yeah, at least she's got life experience. She's probably got money too.
I can rob her afterwards.
Yeah. They'd probably give you a gummy as a thank you.
I don't get any money for saving a baby. Come on, fuck off. I save an old lady, they're going to start a GoFundMe because I'm broke. No, I'm sorry. That's really fucked. But you can't understand why I was always the one that was the most fucked up.
That lady in, was it Sydney? She didn't save her friend rolling down the hill. Remember that?
I heard about that, but I didn't know exactly what it was.
Yeah, she pushed the car in.
She what?
She didn't stop it. Let's put it that way.
Did she push it?
No, she saved the old lady.
Okay, so she's fine. She's just like me.
No, yeah, she's all right.
She's a perfectly stable human being mentally, okay?
Yeah. She couldn't afford a K-1 or a lighter.
It's like she was closer to the old lady. She's just like looked at the baby and gone, I bet you in about 13 to 15 years, your mum's going to wish she swallowed you. I'm just cutting straight to the goodbye moment. And I'd help the old lady. Because that kid's probably going to end up on OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's like, we've all seen the babies underwater fucking swimming and shit. It'll be right. Ripper belly, Rosie.
Yeah. Anyone who's gotten this far into my shit Welcome. And it's MDG, Moral Dilemma Gang. So once a week, you all got to put in my chat, right? In my comment section. You've got to go, I've got one. And then we'll take it from there. And then when I do a live, you all can bring it up. You all can hop up and we can all talk about it. Because, like, it's the best game. It's for me anyway. I mean, like... Somebody just messaged me on you, didn't he? You didn't miss a heartbeat. You just went, the old lady's probably got money. and I'm like, that child that's going down the hill, obviously the parents don't give a fuck enough for it to not happen in the first place. And they're probably going to end up on OnlyFans anyway. So you kind of just cut it cute and sweet.
Oh, no.
I never claimed to be a stable human being, just to be clear.
Try not to be. Ah.
I'm fucked up. I got told the other day, they looked at me and they went, you do realize you're a seriously fucked up human being? And I said, you do realize that I live in Desert, man, and there's so many places I could bury a body, and they left real fast. But yeah, it was...
Raggy, that's what they call it, 86 in some cunt. 80 miles out, 6 foot deep.
Exactly. Some chick was talking about, I turned around and I said, try it. I can guarantee you these misses will make you dig your own fucking grave, put you in there alive and bury you alive. Don't even fucking think for 2 seconds that you're going to disrespect Mrs. Spud like that. That's never going to fucking happen on my watch.
They fuck around with a Maori warrior woman.
Seriously, she'd fucking make them dig their own fucking grave. She's not going to play. Okay, here's one for us. Would you rather take a dick in the butt or 3 grizzlies? What, 3 grizzlies in the ass? You need to clarify. That's one thing that everyone's got to understand. You really need to clarify what the options are. You'd rather take a dick in the ass, or would you take 3 grizzlies? Is that 3 grizzlies in the ass? Yeah, kind of like this is the Moral Dilemma Gang. I've just started a gang. We're called the Moral Dilemma Gang.
Are they fully grown grizzlies?
Yeah, we need hot dogs.
Oh, fucking hot dogs any day, man. I'll cook them and eat them.
No, he's talking about taking. Do you want to take 3? Do you want to take a dick in the ass or take 3 hot dogs in the ass?
I'd take 3 hot dogs, then I can heat them up and eat them afterwards.
Oh, bruh! You fucking beat me to it, dickhead. I wasn't going to heat him up and eat him, but yeah. But it depends on it depends on who the dick is attached to, just to be clear.
Feed one to Batgirl, one to Catherine, and one to Hooky. I'll eat it.
No, 100%, 100,000%. I'm telling you right now. It depends, because I'm female, it depends on what dick, like who's attached to that dick. My brother's like, please stop. You're my baby sister, please stop.
No, keep going.
I am the brat of the group, just to be clear. No, I've missed you. You'll make my happy. Like, seriously, you'll make my heart so fucking happy.
It's been a while since we had a play, eh?
I know, and I've missed it. Like, I love you guys, and I really do mean it when I say I love you guys. Sometimes I've just got a lot of shit going on in my life at the time that's kind of like, okay, I don't need to dump this all on you, but like if I ring Spud, for instance, persistently, one after the other call, he knows that I'm in a headspace where I just need to hear his voice and I just need to be okay. Just in that minute. Just for 60 seconds, I hear him say hello, how are you, my darling? And I calm down. It's just an anxiety thing. Or I just send him dirty fucking shit all the time too. Or really fucking fucked up shit. Oh, okay. I've got one for Ink. Don't you ruin this. Don't you tell him. Hey, Inch.
All right.
Inch, what's the definition of a reverse exorcism? We'll just wait for his reply. Shut up.
I'll grab the beer while we're waiting.
It's when the devil turns up and tells the priest to get out of the child. That is so fucked up. Oh my god, sorry, my sides hurt. You're fucking funny cunts. Seriously, my fucking ribs hurt. Stop it. You're the funniest fuck. Okay, so we'll continue with this. Let's see what he has to say. Please don't strike me, dudes. I'm not monetized.
Scenario. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say the guy doesn't even ask. He just knows because you've been friends with, maybe he's been in your social circle and he's known you for 3 years and he's known you've gone out to parties and bars. He's heard it through the grapevine that you've slept with 20 men in the past 3 years. He doesn't ask you outright. Is it invasive then for the guy to not want to date you because you've slept with 20 men in the past 3 years?
No, but I do think it's heavily judgmental.
Fuck off.
It's heavily judgmental. So you object to judging people. Didn't you say earlier that your allowance, well, not allowance, but you need a guy to spend $5,000 to $10,000 on you a month?
I said that's the average amount of probably what it would come to if you're putting
dirty old man,
like fun things. Like the average relationship expenses into play, but definitely not an allowance.
Would you date a guy who works at McDonald's?
No.
So you're judging him.
Judgment is that?
That's a judgment.
No,
you could have been missing out on like the best burger flipper ever, and you just pass him by. How judgy?
I don't know. I think body counts between like 10 to 30 in today's society is like normal. Honestly.
Fuck no. She's 19 years of age. She's had 38 people fuck her. And she's saying body count doesn't matter. She's fucking 19 years of age. 19. She's a baby.
How long has she been riding the cock carousel for?
See, this is what I'm saying to you. It's kind of like a pyramid scheme. What happens is these older girls that have been in it for a long time, what they do is they put their feelers out and then sort of like they'll find a girl that's vulnerable and then they'll use that. And they'll just go, no, it's women empowerment if you become a prostitute because then you decide who you fuck. Bitch, I decide who I fuck. Oh. But I don't get paid for it. There's the difference. I'm not a fucking prostitute. I just see what I like and I take it and then I tell it to get the fuck out of my life. Why? Because that is women empowerment. That is not me misrepresenting myself in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying this is who I am. And if you don't want to like go there with me tonight, I'm forewarning you right now. It's probably going to be the best fuck you'll ever have for the rest of your life. But it'll only happen once, and then I don't want to hear from you again. And so then I wake them up. I let them have an hour nap, and then I wake them up and tell them to get out. And why? Because I don't want to have to compromise my morning. I want to be able to get up, make myself a coffee, and not have to talk to or be nice to any cunt. That is like women empowerment thing. That is my choice. I can choose what I want to do with my body, right? Would I ever misrepresent who I was to any guy? Absolutely not. I'd go, yes, I fucked a lot of guys, but guess what? I've decided to stay on your dick. You should be fucking, like, how do you put it? You should be, I can't remember the word. But basically, you should be happy that I've decided that your dick's the best for now. That's kind of like how that works. But I never, under any circumstances, if they asked me outright, I'd go and tell them. There'd be no problem with that. I'd go, this is how many guys. I'd probably add 10 just to freak the dude out to see if he's got the balls to stay. But I don't get paid for it. That's the difference. It's my enjoyment. It's for me. It's got nothing to do with anybody else. And I don't get paid for it. And they're saying that that is bad, that I don't get paid for it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but no, I'm not a whore. I'm not a prostitute. Just occasionally I get horny. I see what I like and I take it. So what? If I was a guy, that would not be a problem. Because I'm a girl, hey, according to your friends in the private, remember those 2 girls in the private chat, apparently that makes me a whore, and apparently I fucked you. And I've gone, that is my brother. That is disgusting. I'm sorry, but no. Spud's about to come at you in all sorts of ways because you're fucked up in the head. She doesn't, like, neither of them get that I don't have to spread my legs to get a man's attention. I don't. I never have and I never will. But don't get it twisted. If I decide that I want to spread my legs to a certain dude, they're going to know about it in about less than 10 seconds. And then they've got to either say yes or no. And they've got to agree to certain things, which is, okay, you're not staying the night. These are my boundaries. You're not staying the night. I don't want to have to wake up to you and be nice to you in the morning and make you a cup of coffee. I like to wake up, get out, go have a shower. And while I've got my coffee on, make myself a coffee. And then just sit down, have a coffee, have a cigarette, and then go to my studio. It doesn't happen often. It's just an occasional thing that I have. But if I was a dude doing it, it would not be a problem. But according to these 2 chicks, I'm a slut because of it. And again, no offense, but I'm not going to fuck my brother. Like, they don't understand. Like, Staxy comes here and all the boys come here and they all come here. Why? Because I love them just as much as they love me, and I love you just as much as you love me. There's just that we all grew up a certain way and we're all very loyal to each other. And that's something that they don't grasp. They think that they have to open their legs as a female to get that attention from men. I've never had to do that. Like, seriously.
Puts me off. If they know I've got a missus for 23 years, never fucked around, the succubus has got 5 days.
Yeah, I've literally told these women, try it because his missus will make you dig your own grave and then bury you alive in it.
No, look, I just don't go there, mate.
I know, but there's a lot of chicks on here that are spreading some fucking fake shit about me as well, and I'm over it. I'm just like, dude, you cannot break. No, their whole mission is to try and break you, me, Staxy, and Inge, and PC, and everyone that, you know, our crew, and our mob. They're trying to come in between that, and they're trying to cause issues because they don't understand that at the end of the day, we all stand for each other. No matter if we're arguing, we love each other that much that we will still stand for each other. We're family. We are who we are.
In real life, I've seen every type of cunt, and there's a few cunts on the internet too. Don't let that phase you.
I have never sent a nude pic. I've got plenty of dick pics, and it's kind of fun to just go and sort of randomly find a she-male photo.
Oh, yeah.
And then Photoshop my tattoos on its arms and then send it to the dude. For some reason, I never see or hear from him again for some reason.
Have you seen a male to female T-virus transition picture?
No, I don't think I have.
Downstairs. Oh my God! You can.
Oh no! Okay, if you go to male to female, you've got to use this instrument that you've got to use every single day, at least 4 times a day, to make sure that your vagina hole stays open. I've seen that shit. And then the male to female, I've seen like the operation because like I was bored one day and I just went, I wonder. So me being a dick, just turned around and hit the interwebs and got into a certain site that a friend gave me a link to, and it showed me the operation of a male into a female. And I was like, bro, it's easier to become a female than it is to become like it's I don't know how to put it, but it made me uncomfortable. I had to cross my legs and go, oh shit. Because the male to female, what they do is they slice it off and then slice and divide, remove the testicles, and then invert the ball skin after taking some excess skin that's not as hairy, and then turn it into a vagina. So then the dude then has to use like an instrument that's kind of like an ice cream cone sort of shaped shit, but it's a little bigger, and use that repeatedly to make sure the vagina doesn't close off. And then you've got the females to male. They just use dildos. Like they scissor. Do you know what I mean? They're not into that. They're not like, they take testosterone, they get the male features with the hairy chest and they get their breasts removed. They get, do you know what I mean? I've seen it all. I've researched it all. And unfortunately my friends are just as fucked up as I am. But can you imagine somebody holding you down? Hang on, I gotta ask you this because you're a dude and you're on my panel, and you can hate me later for it. If moral dilemma, if your only choice to live or die was to basically have your dick and balls removed, they slice you up and then they turn you into a vagina and give you a breast. Dude, I'm fucked up. I'm so sorry. I just realized how fucked up I was being. I'm so sorry.
Keep going. I'm playing with you.
No. I'm not doing this to be mean. You know that. It's just like, this is the moral dilemma, gang. Okay, so they've put you in like a position where your family's lives rely on you getting the chop and wop vagina. If you don't get the vagina, they kill every single one of your family.
Well, do I get tits with that vagina?
Oh yeah, tits are involved, but you've got to take hormones to get rid of all the hair on your chest.
Yeah, well, can they stitch the tits on me back, please?
Well, I suppose they didn't specifically say where you had to have your tits, but they did say about the vagina where that had to be, but they didn't say where you had to have your titties. So I could imagine you walking down the street in a tank top and your back boobies hanging out.
Yeah, it wouldn't look out of order in Melbourne, eh? It looked normal in Melbourne.
Oh, bro, I fucking saved German tourists. Bruh, like I caught a flight back from New Zealand, right? And I got stuck in Melbourne. And oh my fucking God, I walked outside to have a smoke and there's like all these alerts going off and shit like that. I wasn't paying attention to any of that shit because you know me, I look after myself. There was a dude standing there and he was waving to some German tourists to put their bags in the back of his car and shit. And I grabbed them and pulled them to the side and I hit Google Translate and I went, under no circumstances go with anyone that isn't from the other end of the the pickup area. I said, that guy, he'll get your bags in the car and he'll drive you around and he'll refuse to let you out until you pay. You have to pay a fucking fortune for this guy and he'll leave you in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. It was interesting to see how buttfuck was turned into German butt, because like they burst out laughing when I said buttfuck nowhere. So I'm thinking that in German it's probably funny. But yeah, I grabbed him and I went, under no sense. I went to the dude and I went, you get the fuck out of here before I call security. And he bolted. And then a girl came running up behind them who's here and she lives here. And I said to her, you really need to make sure that you look after them. Like, these are your family. You don't leave them to sort of wander around and try and find their own space. So I walked them up to the other end and I made sure that they got into a safe cab and they went to where they had to go to. Because, like, fucking hell, that was dangerous. Melbourne's just disgusting. But I did make a friend in a pub, well, 2 friends in a pub at Sydney, because I went from here to Sydney and then Sydney to New Zealand, North Island. And there's a girl there, and you can tell she's a little Asian girl, but she's very, she's not, she doesn't have the gusto that most Asian women have. You know what I mean? You just don't fuck with Asian women. Like, they may only be 4.5 or 5 feet tall. If they're either Maori or Asian, you're fucked up. They're going to come at you with such a fucking assertiveness, and they're going to correct you like that you've never been corrected before. So she came up to me, and like, I walked in and I went, "What time do you close?" and stuff like that, because Sydney Airport closes until 2:30 a.m. So from midnight to 2:30, I had to find something to do. So I found a pub. What could possibly go wrong? I found a pub. So I walked 2 kilometers to this pub. So I'd earned my fucking drink, all right? So I'd gotten there, I'd gotten the cider and shit, and I'm sitting down. I'm just going, oh my God, Jack Daniels and cider, I'm good, you know, and I got my feet up on the chair because I got blisters. I'm like, this is fucked up. I just walked 2 kilometers. What the fuck is wrong with me? So I'm sitting there and I'm just enjoying myself. And then she's come out and she's gone, "We're closing this area down." And I've gone, "Oh, for fuck's sake, I just got here." And she looked me up and down and she just goes, "Oh no, we've got the smoking section out the back. You can go out there." She was scared of me for some reason. I didn't understand why. And so I'm just sort of like standing there, and then I've walked in and I've gone, "Okay, so what time do you close?" She goes, 2:30. And I went, "Okay, so I've got a couple of hours. I can just sit outside." And I met a couple of fucking South Africans and shit like that. And we had so much fun. We were talking movies backwards and forwards. And then she came out and she's like, I looked at her and I went, "How's it going, sweetheart?" And she goes, "I did not expect that out of you. I thought you look terrifying." And I went, "Why do you say that, honey?" And she just turns around and she goes, "Oh, because out the back you were just going, oh, for fuck's sake. And I thought you were going to be a problem." And I went, "No." I would have just drunk inside, walked outside, had a smoke, and come back inside. That's just how that situation would have gone. And so I've talked to her since, and she's talked to me, and I've just turned around and I said, "You need to stand up for yourself more." Because she walked into the toilets and she went to the toilet, and she's got like a shortcut, and she's very young. Okay, she's probably about your baby's age. She's very young. And she went into the toilet, and she was going to the toilet, and then 3 females walked in there. One of them had the audacity to look through the crack of the fucking door and just go, "You're a man, you shouldn't be here." I'm like, so she literally looked through the door while you were taking a piss, sitting down, taking a piss, and she goes, "Yes." I went, "Okay, so one, I would have opened that door like a motherfucker so fucking fast and grabbed that bitch by the throat and put her into a wall and gone, your mama should have raised you better." And I don't answer to any cunt other than myself. She gets bullied a lot, and I've taught her a lot because I've just gone, "No. You literally are the manager. You run the show. You don't let any other cunt run it." So while I was there was this dude that turned up, and he's some sort of cricket legend or shit. I don't know who the fuck he is. And I'm sitting outside my own business, just having a smoke, my suitcase next to me and shit. And he's like, "How's it going, lovey?" And he put his arm around me, and I said, "If you want to continue having that arm attached to your body, you really need to remove it from my body." And he's giggled, and I've just turned around and I've put my fingers right up into his armpit, put my hand onto his throat, and I put him into a wall, and I went, "If you ever fucking touch a woman uninvited again, just remember this teaching moment." And he's just gone, "This is fucked up. This is my fucking local pub. I'm going to get you kicked out." So I just went, "Fine, go ahead." He ended up getting kicked out. She just goes, "No, I saw what you did. How the fuck did you do that?" And I turned around and I said to her, I explained to her how easy it was to disable a man very quickly who was confident in their own actions. I said, the last thing they expect from you is for you to fight back. So she's probably 5'2", Asian. She's got a short haircut, but she's still a girl, you can tell.
Hey,
So-
Penny Wong.
She's a sweetheart. No, I absolutely fucking adore that girl. She's a baby. She's only probably 23. And she's the manager of a fucking huge ass club and pub. And she's just like constantly texting me whenever she's like got time. She just goes, okay, there's a guy in here and he's giving us trouble. What do I do? And I said, okay, you need to go and get Rick. Now, Rick is 6'5" and he's a very big guy, but he's gay. And again, this is just from learned behaviors from other dudes. I've just gone, we've made a competition out of how to get a guy out of a pub without physically removing them. So I told her, get Rick to walk up to him, stroke his shoulder and go, you're pretty, and then stick his tongue in the ear and just go, oh, baby, you turned me on. That dude ran out of that club so fucking fast. It was hilarious. She sent me video footage and I was done. I thought that was awesome. So, yes, I'm teaching the young'uns to be absolutely feral, but in the best possible way. Like, they can protect each other now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Monkey! Hey, monkey baby, how are you?
I can't hear anything. Why can't I hear anything?
There you go. Is that better?
All right, hold on one second.
I missed you.
You hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear shit.
I've missed you. Oh, no, dude. Shane Warne wasn't the problem. It was the other fuck with the blonde hair. Warwick? Is it Warwick? Spud.
Yes.
The blonde-haired ponytail. Is it Warwick? Stephen or Shane Warwick or some shit? The dude with the blonde hair that was in a ponytail. I fucked his life up. Yes, I can, baby. How are you?
I can't hear you guys. Oh, fuck.
We can hear you. Hang on. I'm going to put it in chat that we can hear him.
Oh. No, my phone was turned down for some reason.
No, we can hear you,
can
baby.
Hear you now.
Okay.
How you guys doing?
Good. We're like, I've just made a disturbing group of all of us. We've got to play this game once a week of what's called moral dilemmas. You're gonna have to go back probably about 20 minutes, and then you'll get what we're doing from now on. You're all just gonna put, I've got one, and I'll say, okay, going live in 4 hours, and you can say, hey, no, make it 6, and then I'm good. So I'll make sure that everybody's got their moment for the moral dilemmas. Like one of them was they're young and all they've got between them, she's pregnant and he's got a coat hanger. What do you do in that situation? This fucker next to me turns around and goes, heat it up, make it sterile, and make it happen. So we're now known as the Moral Dilemma Game, MDG. Okay, so all you got to do is just go, I've got a good one. This dude turns around. Spud just goes, okay, so what do you do if there's a baby going flying down the fucking, what is it? You explain it to him where it makes sense. Sorry. You gave me the granny and you gave me the child option.
Yeah,
and
what would you do if there was a baby in a pram rolling down a hill, or an old lady about to get hit by a bus crossing the road because she's deaf and can't hear it?
And I went instantly, save the old lady. She's probably got money, and fuck the child. It's probably going to end up on OnlyFans. You're welcome.
A lot of the feminism shit is that they're delusional.
Right, I have the best one. It's the best of Andrew W. from the podcast I discovered today. I've sort of seen it around, but never really invested in it. And it's the best of Andrew W. And it's called the At Whatever podcast. And again, dudes, I am not monetized and I never will be monetized. I'm just saying, dude, seriously, like, all I'm doing here is just spreading the love a little, and these people will probably cruise on over and check you out next time you're live. I never knew this existed, and I just love the fact that I can just sort of like let them speak and then I pause them and correct them. If my daughter came to me and said, I'm doing this, I can make your life better by fucking 20 guys a day, I'd go, fuck no, sorry, nah. I'd kill a cunt before I let them do that to her.
Yes, bud.
G'day, brother Monkey. How are you, MKM?
I'm doing good, brother.
I love you too.
Good to see you, mate. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
He's not homeless anymore, which is fabulous. I'm so fucking happy for you.
Yeah.
No, I'm so fucking happy for him. Look.
Nice one. Looks nice, mate.
Honestly.
Like, there's nobody I can think more of that deserves a fucking break than you. Because you've been through it as well.
Orange tree.
Like, I'm still paying off Hooch's fucking chemo bill, so, yeah.
And we got a Russian tortoise.
Oh, who's the we? Who's the we? Is there a girl involved?
No, roommate.
Oh, is it a boy or a girl?
He's a guy.
So moral dilemma. No, I won't do that to you right now.
No,
Moral dilemma went to two dudes, and I'm just like, no, I've got to calm down.
no, it's not like that, Rogue.
No,
I don't swing that way.
No, but we were discussing sort of like, okay, we used to play this game called Moral Dilemma, and so it was just like me and my 8 older brothers, and each time somebody would leave and just go, that's far too fucked up for me. And I was always the last one standing. So we started this moral dilemma gang here tonight. So everybody has to have a moral dilemma, and like, I'll go live. I'll say, look, I'm going to go live in 6 hours. And if anybody says, can you make it 7 or 8? I'll do it at that time, because it's only fair that everybody can be there. And you're all up on panel and we discuss moral dilemmas. And they've got to be really fucked up moral dilemmas, just so you know, not just normal ones. It's just like, okay, 2 guys, all they've got is a tent in the middle of nowhere, and some homicidal maniacs come across, cut their tent to shreds, pulled them out and said, okay, this is the moral dilemma. If you want to live, you need to suck your mate's dicks, and he needs to suck your dick, and then you need to stick your dick into his butthole, and he needs to stick his dick into your butthole, and then I'll let you survive. What do you do? And yes, I'm aware I'm fucked up in the head, okay?
I'm taking the motherfucker that's threatening my life. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's literally, no, don't be sorry. Absolutely, don't be sorry. You've just gone, fuck, no, that's not going to happen. I've chosen a different path. And guess what? That makes you smart, because just like the boys here, they're just like, fuck no, I'd do this instead. I believe them.
Yeah.
But it's a game that is just like, it's just us just hanging around talking shit.
Right. Monkey King Metals has seen that movie called Breakback Mountain, methinks. I know.
Oh, dude, I watched that mountain and I could not look at, watched that movie, I could not look at fucking, what's his name the same again? The Australian actor, Heath Ledger.
Well, he's gone, so.
I know, and it breaks my heart, because, like, in real life, met him, he's a sweetheart. He was. He didn't give a fuck. Like, he's very much like Danny Trejo, right? Because Danny Trejo came over to Australia, and I was serving at a bar, and I saw him, and everybody's making a big deal out of it. And I just turned around and I said, do you want another beer? And he goes, yeah. I said, which one do you want? And he says, oh, I'll try a stout this time. I went, that's not a beer, that's a stout. And we had that discussion. And he said his mama raised him. Okay, it's okay for everybody else to think you're a fucking movie star, but don't you ever fucking think you are above anyone else. It was like my daddy raised me, stay humble before you stumble. And so he's always lived that life. Like, he still lives in an area that is just crime ridden and shit like that. He's like, he doesn't use his money for anything other than making sure that, like, kids have other options than gangs and stuff like that. He's just such a sweetheart. I don't know how else to put it. And, like, when Keanu Reeves was over here, he caught a bus. He was just legit the dude that just went, no, I'll just catch a bus back to the... I don't need a driver, I'm good. He's a very chill dude. Okay, MDG. 2 guys, you get free rent, but you got to take your roommate's cock. Take his cock, what, cut it off? Or you do the hot dog thing 3 times a day, every day. Dude, just think about food recycling. I could absolutely 100% no, I'm wrong.
I'd rather be a gigolo for women than whatever Ink is saying.
Ink, you're going to run out of fucking ideas, Inch. And by the way, you've got to be extremely clear. Okay, to be clear, Inko, you say you get free rent, but you got to take your roommate's cock. Now, does that mean I can cut it off and take it? Or you do the hot dog things 3 times a day, every day. No killing options. I'd literally take my roommate's cock and cut it off. He didn't specify. Like, I'm loophole queen, just so you're aware. So you got to try and make every suggestion you'll have. No, psycho.
But we're all psycho.
Psychomaniac. Rocket. Yeah.
It's okay. You have met me right.
I'm a fucking girl.
Inch, you have met me right. No, dude, I'm a loophole queen, so that's the other thing that plays in my favor. So you need to really, Inch, you need to think of in your mind, an absolute total bulletproof fucking moral dilemma. Yes, I love you, hon. He's used to me. He loves me.
Yeah, hot dog hater. Yeah.
Yeah. He seems to be fascinated by hot dogs in the arsehole recently. So yeah, we'll just go with that. Are they heated up? Like, I wonder if they heated up, and are they like Pluto pop sticked, or are they just like heated up a hot dog and then you just try and insert it in the butthole?
But, okay, we'll go with the hot dog thing. We'll just go with the hot dog thing. Okay, cold, they're flimsy, they are fucking weak, and they're not really made to be, withstand a lot of pressure.
Okay, just to be clear, Monkey. There are people out here that fucking hate me, and I'm probably going to twist everything my boys say, so I'm just going to be absolutely fucking clear. I love all my boys, and they love me. Try and come between us and see what fucking happens. These are my people. Fuck you. So he can do whatever the fuck he wants. They can all say whatever the fuck they want. They can pull me up when I'm in the wrong. Everything. But you can't, so go fuck yourself. Try and twist what they say and the motives and stuff like that and see what happens, because I'm going to come at you, and so is Spud. So is everybody, because we just don't play like that. We look after each other here. Sorry, I'm just being extremely clear.
No, it's all fair point.
So, yeah. No, but I found when you get hot dogs, right, I don't know, like hot dogs over here are different to the American hot dogs. American hot dogs are a little harder and stiffer and longer.
Just freeze them, mate. Easy.
Yeah, freeze them and stick 3 up your butthole.
I was going to say, the only way you can really do that is, and get past the hole is if it were more solid than, the meat.
Because, like, once you cook them, they go a little bit flimsier. So the only option really for that to be a feasible thing is to put them in the freezer, make them stiff, and then stick them up your butthole. Now, do you stick them up 1, pull it out, 2, pull it out, 3, pull it out, or do you stick all 3 up there in one go? What is fucking wrong with me?
Well, all depends. All depends, Rosie. How much you like it. No.
Fuck yes. Bro, you have no idea the amount of dirty thoughts that just flashed through my brain.
Fuck yeah, no, I'm gonna get a beer, mate.
I think I broke him. I'm sorry. Oh, now the skewer stick is gonna hurt, but
yeah, I was gonna say that's my. I just saw that comment. I was like, okay, a skewer.
Yeah, but what I said to Inch earlier was because he goes, it's 3 hot dogs or a dick in the ass, and I'm going, it depends on who owns the dick.
No.
Yeah, fuck you, Inch. Like, seriously, it does. It depends on who owns the dick.
Maybe for you, but not for me. Nah.
So what I want from now on is at least us get together at least once every week or 2 weeks. I want us to get together. I want everybody to hop on panel and just have a list of moral dilemmas. Because be aware, okay, Inch, you said you could take this challenge on. I am loophole queen. I have always won every single fucking one of these situations, right? I'd sit there with my brothers, my 8 older brothers, right? And one by one, they'd just leave because they just could not cope. And I was always the supreme queen, always standing there. So if Inch wants to take me on, I'm like, you need to be very specific and you need to make it loophole free. Because like the comment you made, there are so many fucking holes I can punch in that. And name the place and time, right?
I've been saying that phrase for a long time. Every time a girl gives me the finger, I'm like, when and where?
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, what would you do if you're eating a chick and she's like coming in, she just sticks her thumb in your ass? Because apparently that's a thing. I need explanations why that's a good thing.
One, if he's that long of an arm to reach that far away, then
No, I know that, but like it seems to be a thing that's said repeatedly where a dude really likes just before he comes to have somebody stick their thumb in his ass. And I'm like, somebody as in the chick or somebody that's watching?
Usually the chick. Usually if it's a one-on-one situation, they're talking about the partner, sticking something up there. One of my
conversations you never. Okay, this whole thing is like conversations you never thought you'd have to have with a woman.
Well, you see, I had an ex. One of my exes kept threatening to do that to me. I was like, no. That's an exit only, bitch.
And like, what is it about eating ass over there as well? Can you please explain that to me? Because like, there's all these women going around going, I love getting my ass chewed out, and I'm like, ooh, and then he comes around and kisses you on the mouth. That's disgusting.
Yeah, no, I don't go that way. Sorry, I'll eat the taco, no problem.
But no tongue punch in the bunghole.
No, sorry. There's a certain line that I draw. I'm a freak. I'll admit to it. I'll do whatever, any type of thing, any type of way, whatever. But gay, no, I'm good. And them trying to put something up me, nah, sorry.
But that's just like the thing. Like,
it doesn't look like that.
Like, no, what I just got in a message was, okay, they said, you're completely like, I receive things differently than you dudes do, because you got dicks, I've got a pussy. So to me, it's kind of like when somebody threatens me with a certain action, I'm just like, I know how to make that so much better. Let's go. And she's just like, stop it. Stop being naughty. Stop it. Because she knows exactly where my mind goes.
Get your guard up. You might fuck your bum.
But like these girls on whatever, they're all on OnlyFans and they're paying for their parents to be able to live comfortably, right? I'm sorry, but what sort of parent is okay with that? They're selling their pussy, and who would do? If my daughter turns around and goes,
"The reason why there's no dad involved is because
there is a dad involved in each and every one of these."
They don't care. They're
not real parents.
They can do whatever, and nothing. And the consequences don't matter. That's
okay. I'm going to bring up the screen again, just so that y'all can, like, listen to the bullshit. Like, they go, their aha moments are like, you're a bad father because you won't love your child if she does OnlyFans. Not what he said. What he said was, I can't be a part of your life while you're sinning like that. While you're doing what you're doing. That's just, I raised you better.
Yeah.
Let me ask a different question.
Okay.
I'm just curious about. Assume right this second you enter into this dating market. I don't know much about the dating market. Okay, I've been off it for a long time, and thank God for that. But let's say you enter into it right now and you were a virgin. Would it be invasive if somebody asked your body count then?
Yes. I still wouldn't tell anybody because I feel like guys take advantage of women who have low sexual experience.
No.
How do they take advantage? How do they take advantage?
Do you think then that most women's answers when they answer that it's invasive or they don't like it or this type of things because they have themselves a high body count?
Not necessarily. I don't even consider myself to be in that category. I just don't think it's a man's business. Like why? Like what benefit do you gain knowing who I've slept with in the?
It absolutely 100%. If a man looks me dead in the eye that I'm about to be in a full-on relationship with and says, "How many men have you slept with?" I'm going to tell him the exact fact. Difference is I didn't get paid for it. I did what I wanted to do, and they've obviously experienced me as being an extremely free spirit. So if a man looks me dead in the eye and goes, "How many?" I'd tell him. But difference is I didn't get paid for it. I did it for my own enjoyment.
So we can disqualify you from dating.
Yeah, but I agree
No
with
one
what
has
she's
asked me
saying
that.
too. Because sometimes ignorance is bliss. Like, let's say hypothetically you meet.
Give me the red pill.
That's the blue pill.
Okay, let's say
I want to know so I can make a determination of, do I want to date this person? Yes or no. I don't want, like, I would.
He literally is saying, I don't want to have to tie my feet to the end of the bed to be able to make myself, like, recover myself from your pussy after I fucked it after 100 men have been there before me. Just saying. That's basically what he's saying.
Would want that information. That way I can make a determination.
Yeah, but let's say in every single aspect of this one person, let's say you've been meeting people and it's never worked out with anyone, and you meet this one person, they're absolutely perfect in every single aspect, and then
not possible.
This one thing,
but they have a body count of 100.
You find out later. Okay, not 100, but you said what you consider high is 10. Let's say it's 20.
I'm using the extreme. Like I'm using the extreme on both sides. So the extreme is this is the perfect woman.
Butler donated $200.
Thank you.
Since 1 in 3 women aged 16 to 30 has a STD now, and condoms don't protect from genital herpes, body count matters.
Yep.
Feminism turned your lady parts into a radioactive wasteland. I'm gonna go vomit.
Radioactive. By the way, here, let me drop the nuke. Actually, Nick, could you click the nuke red? Click nuke red.
Basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do what.
No, but he's not wrong. Look.
Yeah, radioactive wasteland. There it is, folks. Look at
that. That's your pussy.
That's what it's looking like. All right, Nick, you can. Yeah. Okay. So to use an extreme on,
and to be clear, I've been told repeatedly, I have a nice, pretty, tight little vagina. So fuck you all. But what I do in my own time is my own business, right? But if I'm I'm going to be absolutely clear here. I'm probably considered a slut because I'm female doing what a man would do. If I decide, you know what, I want to hang with this one dude because guess what? I really, really respect him. Am I going to lie to him about what I did? No. Why? Am I going to give him the first night experience and then let him judge me on it? Absolutely. I am just, I might untie him if he says, I love you. No, but I've had so many dudes say, I love you. And I'm just like, no, just get out. I want to get up in the morning, have a coffee and just be left the fuck alone. Don't want to have to say hello. But I'm considered a slut. But hang on. As a man I know, he's got a body count of about 400 because he's traveled a lot. He's also one of my best friends. And no, we've never fucked. But he gets called a legend, right? Okay, so about a week ago, I was out on the farm and I decided to go diving into the water and just having a good time, just enjoying myself because it's so fucking hot. I just stripped off and went. I came back to a dude busted up extremely badly and put in the back of a ute and driven off and left in the middle of town. And I'm like, okay, so what happened? They just turned around and they went, he wasn't just right for the farm. And I'm like, no, something else happened. One of the girls turned around and told me that he said in detail what he'd do to me if he was my man. And he'd make me behave. He'd make me do this. Basically, he'd rape me and shit like that. And, of course, the boys are going to lose their fucking mind over that shit. They're not playing when it comes to me. I grew up with them. I moved them all out here. Gave them good jobs with good money. And do you think under any circumstances that these boys, like say I was at Spuds and one of his mates turns around and says, well, I can fucking correct her. I'll fuck her brains out, this, that, the other. Spud would lose his fucking mind at the dude and just go, don't you dare touch my fucking sister like that. If she's interested in you, that's one thing. But if she's made it clear that she's not interested in you, you need to step the fuck back. And see, this is what I'm saying in society. Like, I can do whatever I fucking want with my body. I don't get paid for it. I just enjoy myself and then it's fuck off. I don't want to have to deal with you. But these chicks are getting paid to be butt fucked by like 100 dudes in 2 hours. Like, you know what I mean? And it's out on display for everybody. What I do is private and I never get paid for it. I do what I do and I do what I want, when I want, how I want, if I want. And that is my business. But these chicks on here are trying to justify being whores and getting paid for it. And then their aha moments are, it's a Bible. You know what I mean? You've just sinned. And I'm just like, fuck off, cunt.
Both ends. You're saying, well, the perfect woman, she's perfect in every way. She's a 10 out of 10. She's whatever. But here's the extreme on the other end. She has slept with over 100 men.
Yeah.
That's a no.
But wouldn't you rather just not know? Like you want to keep her as this perfect
No, I
being
want the truth. Truth uber alles.
Well,
I want the truth overall.
Let's just kind of grant it, though.
You know what?
And say your preference is that you didn't know, because for you, right, not knowing is a thing that you would prefer.
Yeah. Because I
don't
really
any
care.
problem though?
Like, I honestly don't.
Would you say there'd be any problem though for a person who did want to know? They did want to know the truth. Maybe ignorance is bliss for you is true, but maybe for another person, ignorance is bliss. Not so true. Yeah.
But like, why do they want to know so badly? And like, with the thing with STDs, you can get an STD
want to be so ignorant
test.
so badly.
Literally, well, I just don't really care. It's not that I.
No, I need to be very clear here, right? And he's raised a valid point. STDs. If you get syphilis, that's a lifetime fucking disease. Syphilis, it just eats away. It keeps coming back. Now, you all know that song, Cotton Eye Joe? That was about syphilis. Think about it. Cotton Eye Joe, and where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go, Cotton Eye Joe? It's literally saying he has syphilis and it's coming back, and he'd be married if he wasn't a decent enough dude to go, I have an STD that's a lifelong STD. And if I give it to somebody else, it's a lifetime disease. Think about the words. If it weren't for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Pussy, dick, etc. So he's literally saying, like, I will like, this is the thing. He's gone, I've got syphilis and I will under no circumstances sleep with a chick and pass it on. So it's kind of a slight respect, but at the same time, he's facing consequences to his behavior. And it's all about consequences in these lives. And these chicks just think they can coast and there's no consequences to their behavior. Trust and believe, like, say I have a son and I see one of these cunts come up to him, I'm absolutely going to fucking dismantle her. I'm not going to play like that. And again, my count's nowhere near 100. No. Yeah. I'm not that much of a slut. I just pick who I want occasionally and then take them and then release them. It's called catch and release, people. Sorry.
I would see. Here's the problem with that, Rose, is that it is so much easier for women to catch and release than it is for a guy.
I know, and I hate that for you guys. I really hate that. Like, I'm not playing. I hate that for you guys, but I'm a completely different level of critter. I mean, like, seriously. I'm not the sort of person that, like, I'm very clear about what I want and what I don't want.
Well, yeah.
And I'm not the sort of chick that would turn around and lie directly to a man that's gone, I'm in love with you. Do you feel the same? And then we'd sit and talk, because guess what? I'm that person. I'm the one that's going to go, if I've had the same feelings back, I'm going to sit down with you and I'm going to tell you, yes, absolutely. This is my past. I'm not the sort of person that's going to sit there and just try and play down or pretend I'm something I'm not. Does that make sense?
No, it does make sense. And like Geek said, you know, one night stands, they're great, but it is hit and miss. It is more miss than anything else, because either they're with their friends at the bar, or they've got two other people that they're looking at themselves. And
like with me, it's a rarity. Like, seriously, after my past history, as you know, it's very, very important to me for me to be able to choose who I am with and who I'm with, what I'm with, and what I'm doing with. I'm nowhere near 100, really not. I'm kind of like, I'm very picky and choosy.
Well,
but at the same time,
after the last bitch, I'm at the point where I'm like, no.
But I'm always very clear about that. But the thing the guys have the problem with over here is, yeah. But that's the thing, right? Over here, there are guys over here that just don't. They say they're cool with it, but they're not. Like, I'm extremely clear. Like, dude, I'm literally going to use you and lose you in one night. That's literally the extent of our relationship that's ever going to be. Because I can tell whether they're the type for me or not. But when we get home and they sort of start to take control, I'm just like, no, get out. Like, don't get it twisted. No.
Rogie, do you use protection every time?
Oh, yes, I'm not stupid.
Good on you, mate.
No, my daddy raised no. Always precautions.
Even if it's a Chiquito packet and a rubber band, Chiquito packet and a shoelace, mate. You'll be right.
Dude, you've been there, done that. Really? Because I can only think of that foil packet just cutting up the inside of the pussy. Jesus Christ.
No, you turn it inside out. You take one for the team.
Oh, no. So it basically gives you little buttercuts on your dick.
That was when
but like people kind of speak a certain way about me, and I'm just like, dude, I can count on one hand how many men I've actually been involved with, used, losed, and just like I've eventually come across them again and gone, yeah, all right, come back to mine, I'll do you again, and bye. And it's not like I'm a slut. That's the thing. Like the difference is, if I was a guy, there'd be like attaboys all over the place. But I have specific people that I kind of like go, yeah, I'm feeling horny, come back with me. And then I'm just like, get out. I'm not the sort of person that can deal with somebody in their space 24/7. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but like I really enjoy my privacy. And like, I'm just like, I'll get up in the middle of the night and I'll just leave a note on the fridge and then go to my studio. And it's basically get your shit and get the fuck out. I'm done. And these are dudes that understand the rules, and they understand that there is not going to be anything other than just a physical thing with us. That's it. And you know the rules now. It's get out. I'm done. Like if I leave a note in the fridge and say I'm going to my studio, you need to be gone by the time I get back. They understand that. So yeah, it's not like some of them butt heads with each other, which I find ridiculous because they're like, to me, they're completely different fucks. Like each one of them has their own sort of little like dick talent. And so I tie them up and I absolutely enjoy myself. And then I untie them and give them an hour's nap and tell them to get the fuck out. I have never under any circumstances misled a man. And people go, oh, it's because you're past, etc., etc., etc. I'm like, no.
I literally got ghosted by a fat chick because...
Oh, baby, no.
Because she was, quote-unquote, tired.
What happened? Tell me, baby boy.
A buddy of mine got a phone call from a chick that he knew from high school. He's like, the only way I can hang out with her is if I find her friend a friend. I'm like, you know what? I'll be the buddy. I'll take the grenade. I'll deal with it, you know? Yeah. We leave the bar, and some random ass fucking dickweed decides to make a comment about her fucking weight. Now, I know that she was a very large woman. Okay. And I told him to keep his mouth shut, and almost got into a fucking fight over this shit. That same night.
Like, what is the deal there? Like, if a man's happy fucking a fat chick, leave him alone.
We were expected, you know, like him and my buddy and his girl went to his room, you know, and I had the whole garage to myself with this chick and thinking, okay, I'll get a little piece of ass. Nope. I was like, wow.
Exactly. Like, that's the whole thing too. Like the pressure they put on each of you, it's just like you're both going out to have a good night and you're his wingman, so then you've got to kind of like suffer the second best. But I can guarantee you, if you took that second best home, fucked her brains out, she'd never leave your side.
Oh yeah.
If you do it properly, she'd absolutely 100% be like, okay, we need to lose weight, let's go.
I was okay. Here's another situation. Okay, so back when I moved back down to California, where I'm at now, okay, when I'm still living in my van, I go to the bar one night. This girl comes out and he just kind of, comes up and stands close, and to, ask me if I can stand next to her, next to me. And I go, yeah, that's fine. Come to find out, some guy that she knew that was in the bar was harassing, bothering her. So basically I said, just stay here. Don't do anything. If he comes up to you, you can wrap your arms around me or whatever, And, I told the staff and said, hey, so this guy is, bothering this chick. They're like, that's fine. We'll handle it, And then I was thinking, okay, and this is a young girl compared to my age. And I was like, I could do so much damage to you, girl, but I'm not going to. If you want to be with me, then that's fine. If you don't, oh well.
Exactly. Like, a lot of guys that are wingmans think that it's like a punishment, but I'm sorry, but I've met most of those chicks that are kind of like the last to be picked. You could not ask for a more loyal fucking woman in your entire life. You really couldn't. She would literally ride or die for you. If you can get past the fucking bullshit in your head saying, I deserve this, and this sort of woman, look at what's in front of you. You've got a woman in front of you that's like so happy just to hang out with you. She doesn't have to be a fucking supermodel. She just has to be the right one.
She has to be one that's willing to take you as you are because you are taking her as she is.
Exactly. So what I'm saying to most of you, when you're out there and you're wingman and you're men like it's a punishment, it's not. He's chosen a bitch that's probably going to fuck him over. You have the opportunity to meet a bitch that's actually 100 and will ride or die for you. And this is what I'm generally the bitch that's just like, you fuck with my friend, I'll kill you. She's my girl because we ride or die for each other. But in America, I've seen to me just this thing where there's no loyalty, no love, no honor, no respect. And when you called as the fucking, she's the second best, I'm telling you right now, take a fucking step back, go, hey, you, let's go hang out over here. Get the fuck away from whatever they're doing. Guarantee you that this chick would absolutely ride for you 100. Why? Because she's not second best. She's just the most fucking loyal because look at the loyalty she has for her friend.
Right.
Like, she's come out on this date, trusting and believing. And she's just like, oh, okay, so I have to go on this date because she needs to feel safe, okay? So she comes along. Your man's gone, I need someone to go and look at this fugly. I'm telling you right now, if you look past the initial fuck-up shit, you'll find a chick that will 100% always be at your side, have your back, and never, ever fucking be disloyal to you.
But I will say that. So, with that...
But again, some of them are just too ugly to count. I'm sorry, but there are a few people out there that they're so ugly on the inside that are wing women I ain't got time for. So, it's pick and choose. Just use your fucking brain.
God bless you, Raiders. God bless you, MKM.
Like, somebody tried to recently, two chicks tried to come between me and Spud, and I've literally told these chicks, I'm here, I'm live, come over, and they've never come over, surprise. And I've also said it didn't work out well for them at all. And I've turned around to them both, and I've gone, okay, y'all got a fucking shit ton to say about me, how about you say it to me instead? And they just don't turn up. They tried to come between me and Spud, and I've just gone, Spud, Kath is a fucking Hookstagram fan, like a girly fan, like of the Hookster. and the other bitch, those two are fighting, so they tried to drag me into it, and I'm just like, dude, I'm live, I'm not hiding. Come over and say hello. You got something to fucking say to me, say it to me in my face. Otherwise, fuck off.
They're keyboard jockeys.
Oh, mate, no, but they put up photos of themselves when they were like 25 to 30 there, instead of the photos of them actually being the age they are, which is like 45 or 50. And to me, that's a fucking disloyal bullshit. Like, no, it's misrepresentation, but they both run their mouths about me, and they sort of like hooked into each other, and they were besties for so long. And like as chicks do for some reason, all of a sudden my name came into both their mouths. And I'm like, I didn't even know you fucking existed until one of my best mates just goes, these bitches, mate.
Right.
And I've gone
Rob,
into each and every one. No, every time I've gone live, I have dropped a StreamYard link into each and every one of their fucking chats. And they're up at that time. And I know they're up at that time. And instead of coming here, what do? They go live on their channel. What a pussy. You got a fucking shit ton to say about me.
I'll talk to you guys
Hello,
later.
baby. All right, baby. I love you. And thank you for coming out. I miss you.
No worries. Miss you too, girl.
Right.
Thanks, bud.
All right. Bye, baby. But yeah, these chicks, mate, they're out of pocket. And one of them just goes, oh, it's not serious. It's just the internet. And I'm going, it is just the internet, but also the shit you've been saying about me. I'm sorry, but no. Like, the shit they said about me is some fucked up bullshit.
Hey, mate.
But yeah, they're going to try and squeeze and be your best friend again. Like, this is like a girlfriend of mine's hanging out with them, but just to spy. And she turned around and she said, yeah, they're both actually going to try and wheedle their way back into Spud's life. And I went, good luck with that.
Fucking no. They're fucking scumbags, mate.
Exactly. I went, good luck with that.
They every time they bend over, they fart dust. They can fuck off.
I like hopped into Hookster's live because I wanted to see who was actually in there so that I knew who was no longer going to be allowed around me. I didn't hop in there to chat. I hopped in there to spy. So guess what? Catherine McKay came straight up as one of his besties and his mod.
Yeah, man. Who do you think sent them stupid looking cunts?
I know.
That big looking cunt.
Like, I spy on him just for the simple fact that he had a lot to say about me. So I put in his chat, I went, okay, drop your link. I need to come on up because you've obviously got a fucking mouthful of shit to say about me. And then what does he do? He fucking boots me out. Because apparently I'm trash. I'm a slut, I'm a whore, I'm trash, and I should be killed.
Rogie, before we end, a couple of minutes before we end this, or whenever, can you go, I'm asking you, if anyone can you go to Ripperbilly, mate, channel, and find that video called Australia's Biggest Lol Cow? I fucking put it up yesterday.
Can you go to this channel? This is the channel that we want.
Yeah.
This is the Ripperbilly, mate. You and Stacks are actually like the boss mods at the moment because you got your views, he's got his views. Do you know what I mean? You kind of the yin and yang of each other, and I love that about both of you because you get along so well. So when you said mod me, I'm like, I'm sorry, but you're kind of like boss. You and Stacks are boss mods here.
No, I'm boss mod on Spud Lee channel, Reagan.
Yeah, but you're like here, you and Stacks are boss mods here. I made sure of that. The second that I could mod people, I made you manager mod. You're manager mod, and so is Stacksy.
Rogie, have a listen for a moment.
All right, babe.
I've got more than one channel, little sister.
Oh, I know that.
Ripperbilly makes a little channel.
Yeah, but I want it to grow for you. I wanted to grow for you.
I don't want to grow it. I'm not after subs or fucking shit.
Yeah, me neither. I just like to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
It's like, this is why I love you. Like, you're extremely different to a lot of people, but to me, you're just my big brother who speaks facts.
I'm not here to bullshit you, Raggy. I speak the truth, and some cunts just can't handle the.
They don't like it. Like, I get out of pocket occasionally.
As we do. As we do.
You get out of pocket occasionally. We are who we are. We're Aussies, mate.
Yeah,
it
mate.
Is what it is.
Bloody hell. True blue Aussie sister.
But we are who we are. Just put just put something in chat so Inch can bring it up for you.
Oh, righto, mate.
Just put hi in chat, and Inch will make sure that like certain people get the like Pacific Coin, etc. Everybody will get the link then.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah, but the people I've modded here, trust and believe, they have been people that I've absolutely 100% always can rely on when I'm having a bad day. Like Inch, that's one of the loves of my life, I have to say. It was rare for me to fall in love with people on here, but I absolutely love Inch. He's a darling.
Cheers, thanks.
Inch, old enough to know better, still young enough not to give a fuck. He asked me how old I was. I've literally replied the same as I do every other cunt. Old enough to know better, young enough not to give a fuck. Oh, and can you like reach out to Grim Reaper? Anybody who's here that has access to Grim Reaper, please send that boy every bit of love and prayers that we can for him, please. There's some shit going on. I can't comment on it because it's private, but can you all just honestly just send him your love because he needs it right now.
Oh,
he's going through it. I just need to make sure that everybody's like, you can all be his soft place to fall when he needs it. If I'm not around, I need y'all to just be his soft place to fall and just to be able to look after him for me. Because I'm not always on my internet. I'm usually, when I go into my studio, everything's off. I just want my boy to be okay, and I just want everybody just to please, please, please send him your love and prayers because, yeah, I can't discuss it, but, yeah, he'd appreciate it right now. I'm not going to get into it because it's his private business. But hang on, I'll see if I can't bring him up and bring his link up on here. Give me 2 seconds, because if I can bring him up, I can give you all the email address on there. That's my boy. Like, that's my boy for life. He's always looked after me.
Yeah. I'm wondering, Brother Ink, are you my old mate Sixer? Sixer? Just wonder.
No, that's okay. You can wonder whatever you fucking want on here. That's what I say. You'll go for it. But yeah, anybody who can like reach out, I absolutely 100% and beyond like loving you all, just please go to Grim and make sure he's okay. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Download fucking Discord. Dude, I've tried Discord. I'm still trying it. I'm going to have to reopen it under Red and her Outlaw Cowboys. I'll set it all up. But yeah, anybody who know, like, you know Grim. Fucking hell, that's our boy from way back when.
I've known Grim for about 4 or 5 years, 6 years.
Exactly. Like, he's our boy. Like,
yeah.
He's hopped up on your panel when somebody was fucking going after me because you'd walked off to do something. And he's like, you need to fucking correct yourself right now because she's not the one for your bullshit. She will under no circumstances fucking entertain your bullshit. She's our girl and you can go fuck yourself. He's always been that dude. He's just like, there's one thing that you can rely on with Rogue, and that is the fact that under no circumstances is she fucking disloyal.
Yeah.
She's never disloyal. And if you think she's being disloyal and she's unaware of it, you need to say hello to her and let her know. Because she's under no fucking crimes. Like, she doesn't... No, I don't do disloyal. I'm going to put his... Yep, I got his link and I just put it in there. I want you all to just go and give him a little bit of love. There you go. Can you see that up on channel?
Yeah, man. Brother Grim. Oh, yeah.
That's my baby. I love him and I love his missus. That's my dude. I've been sent photo shots and video shots of him just going, go fuck yourself. You were wrong. She was right. Go fuck yourself. Stop running your fucking mouth about her. How about you run it to her, basically? He's always been there. And he's hopped up on your panel when you walked away one time and some dude was on his mouth. And I didn't have to say fucking nothing. All of the boys jumped in and just went, who the fuck do you think you are talking to Rogue like that? Like, seriously, who the fuck do you think you are? You had the opportunity to have somebody who'd ride or die for you. Instead, she's going to want to bury you now. I mean, him and his missus, he's always been there for me no matter what. And I really, really want you all to go and show him some love because he needs it right now. He's one of us. He just needs us to show him a little bit of love. I'll obviously send you the link privately in the phone, so because I don't know if you can get it off this. But yeah, I just want everybody to go and show my boy some love. I've emailed him. I'm waiting for him to email me back. But he is an absolute sweetheart. Him and his missus, man, she is fucking hilarious when she gets going. Jesus Christ, she gives him shit. It's great. But again, it's just people don't understand. I have permission to flirt with guys if they've got wives or girlfriends. If their wives or girlfriends turned around one day and just went, I don't ever want you to flirt with him again, guess what had happened? I'd snap my fingers. It'd never happen again. Why? Because that's their life partner, their wife, their whatever. I would never ever disrespect that person like that. That's the person that's their person for life. So I can flirt away with a lot of these guys because their wives are just like, yeah, no, she's got this. She's just fine. She flirts with our dudes, but it's never going to happen for them. It's just who they are. So they understand.
Rogie.
Yes.
How many motherfuckers don't tell you they got a partner when they're talking to you?
There's a fair few, but the problem is with that, I actually researched their channel and I'll go way back when to probably about a year ago, and I'll listen, and then I'll sort of pick 3 months, 6 months, 12 months to the day that they're sort of flirting with me, and I'm just like, you've got a whole woman and you're flirting with me and you haven't made me aware of it. I no longer want anything to do with you. It's disrespectful. I don't like it. You know me, I'm an extremely loyal person. So when they're going, oh no, they're literally teasing chicks and making sure that what goes on, etc. And they never under any circumstances make people aware that they've got a partner, be it wife or girlfriend or lifelong partner. I ain't got time for people like that because that's disloyal as fuck. Yeah. Those people, I'm just like, no, thank you. You're disloyal and I can't be around you. I can only be around loyal people. Like your missus would happily, she'd make those bitches dig their own graves and bury them alive.
Oh.
Like that is what I made clear very from the get-go. Because they started to say something, I turned around and I was like very clear. If you try to come between Mr. and Mrs. Spud, Mrs. Spud will make you dig your own grave. She'll put you in it after she's punched you and knocked you the fuck out. And then she'll bury you alive. Don't get it twisted. That's my sister. Fuck you. You don't get that opportunity to disrespect her like that.
Then she'll put you in a hungy and feed you to the pigs like cooked food.
Exactly. But I won't ever let anyone, I won't ever let anyone disrespect your woman. I won't ever let anyone disrespect Staxy's missus. Like, she's okay with it. She understands. She's just like, no, the second she found out he was married, she pumped the brakes so fucking fast. She stopped flirting with him straight up. And then she burst out laughing and she just goes, no, go for it. And he's going, I can't get them to call me Tennessee Panty Melter. And I went, I wonder why.
Hey, Reagan, I've been with my partner coming up 24 years.
I know. Well, I knew it was 22. I didn't realize it was 24. I apologize. It's 24 years.
It was 23 last year.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I've never stuck my cock in another woman.
Exactly. And that's why I fucking love and respect you so much, big brother. Because you're always you. That's the thing. Like, you're always you. We all won't, like all of us, at some point, we're probably all going to butt heads, but it doesn't change the fact that I love you, I respect you, and I'll always stand for you. Like, I can talk to my brothers however the fuck I want. Anyone else tries to chime in, guess what? You're going to get a fucking lesson in. Hell no, that's my brother. Go fuck yourself, and we about to fight. Why? Because that's how I was raised. It's just like, I fought with my brothers, yes. Like, I walked into a bar, a chick slapped my brother in the face. I grabbed her by the throat, and I threw her into a fucking wall. And I went, you're lucky because my brothers were raised never to put their hands on a female, but unfortunately for you, you put your hands on my brother. So I drove her into a fucking wall by her throat and I lifted her up and I just went, if you ever go near my brother again, I will fucking personally tear you apart and bury you piece by piece across the farm. She never spoke to my brother again.
Oh, mate. You got to watch out for some sluts fucking your brother. They got people. They got the second any of the girls just turn around and goes, your sister's like out there, she's weird. They just turn around and go, get your shit and get the fuck off the farm. No, that's our sister. And they were very clear about it. It's just like from the get-go, they just turned around and go, that's our baby sister. And she 100% always has us, and we 100% always have her. If you've got something to fucking say about her, say it to her face. If you say it to me, I'm going to tell you to pack your bags and get the fuck out. Yeah. If Rogue wants to get freaky, let her get down. Don't be a cunt about it. Don't be fuck with.
Because I always speak my mind, and that's what they didn't like. I turned around to one chick and I went, look, I've seen you at the bar, because, yeah, my dad owned that bar. I said, I've seen you at the bar and you've been flirting with such and such. And she's just like, so? And I turned around and I said, so is the wrong answer right now. And I picked up the bar stool and smashed her across the head, dragged her out into the alleyway and left her there. And I stood over her and I went, disloyalty will never be an option in my life.
Right.
I've chosen the way I want to fucking live, and you're being disloyal to my brother by flirting with a man behind the bar, who, by the way, is fucking gay.
Gay bar loiterer.
No, she turned around and she was like flirting with this dude, and I'm just like, and then she's looked at me and she's just smirked. It's not a smile, it was a smirk, as in a challenge as to what you gonna do. She learnt what I was going to do. And I did what I had to do. Because that's my brother. what you're not going to do is disrespect my brother. It's just like if I saw your missus in town passion on some dude, I'm coming back to you and just going, what do you want to do about this shit? But with her, it was just like, I've had enough of you. So, yeah, I fucked her up. Your missus would never do that, by the way.
No.
Under no circumstance. She won't let another man touch her like that at all. I've just heard too much from you. She's not the one for the bullshit. She'll literally come to you and go, I feel uncomfortable about him, and you'll remove him. You've told me, like, you've got limits, and I love that about you. You've got your boundaries and stuff like that, and you've got your limits. But if anyone puts their hands on your missus, I pray to God that they try and apologize before you shove your fist so far down their throat that they have to fucking sit on the table to eat.
I'll give them a paddling.
Oh, don't turn me on with the paddling. That's a paddling.
Yeah. You can only get these in fucking Queensland.
That's a paddling.
So, hey, Stephen got a hook on it.
Spank me. Spank me later. No, remember we were watching, I think we were watching like cartoons at one time, and it came up on, I think it was The Simpsons. It's like, that's a paddling. And I'm just like, I'm so ready for a paddling. I'm good. Let's go. He'd have a heart attack and fucking die before he got the third stroke on my ass. Just saying.
That's a paddling.
That's paddling. And that's paddling. Fuck you.
Someone fucked with me and mine. That's a paddling.
You're going to go around today and just go, that's a paddling. And no one's going to have a fucking clue what you're talking about. And you're just going to walk around with a smile on your face all day, just looking at it, go, that's a paddling. And you're just going to walk away. And they're going to spend the day wondering what the fuck was about. That's a paddling. Somebody drops something, you go, that's a paddling, and then just walk out. They're not going to know what the fuck to do or how the fuck to deal with that shit.
Oh, gold.
Oh, fucking terrible.
Big love, man.
Yeah, I've missed you.
Yeah, it's been a while since we hung out, eh?
Yeah, it's good, but
yeah,
it's good. I've missed you, but I know you've been busy too, and you understand, like, I just completely zone out and go into a shed and paint and shit like that, and I just don't come out and greet the whole wide world. And you're okay with that. Same with, like, Staxy and Inch and all of them. They're just like, no, that's just Rogue. She'll 100% just disappear for a while and then pop up. That's just her. Doesn't mean she doesn't love us, and doesn't mean she'll never ever fight for us, because she will. She always does.
Amen.
I got sent a message the other day just going, such and such said this about such and such. I went, oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
Oh,
I tore them apart like there was no tomorrow. I just went, if you ever fucking talk about one of my boys like that again, I will fucking end you.
Well, Ray, you know what I think about them Gronks, don't you?
Yep.
There's a song by Regurgitator. You're an AG. You don't have to play it. I will later tomorrow.
Yeah.
Song called by Regurgitator called "I Sucked a Lot of Cock to Get Where I Am," and that's where these cuts are coming from. If you want to play it, we can get away with it if you find the right one.
Oh, no, I was just I was responding to Inch. He goes, subbed. I remember the guy on panel before, good people. And I just wrote, thank you, Inch. He's awesome and someone I love, because he is. He's someone we absolutely love and adore. He's one of us.
Yeah, Brother Grim Reaper Network.
Hang on, I'm trying to find something.
Weird Vince, I'm just thinking of that Viper song. 9 Inch Nails.
Bruh, when you came up as 9 Inch, that shit was fucking hilarious. Like, I got sent screenshots left, right, and center, and they're just like, what did you do? And I'm like, why do you blame me instantly? And they went, we know it was you. And I've gone, what did I do now? And they sent me screenshots of 9 Inch Nail, meaning you. And I've gone, please tell me that he's actually realized before he's gotten onto another panel. And they're like, no.
Rogue. I did 2 fucking live streams on my own lives. I did 2 of my own lives before I realised what the fucking thing was.
I told you I'm a brat.
Oh, yeah, I got up, yeah. Don't worry, I got up, yeah, mate. I was wondering why I was getting fucking shut
up. I have never, ever, under any circumstances, fucked with your title. But that night, after we had that, like, had a conversation and shit, and we were laughing and shit, I'm just like, okay, no, I have to change it now.
What'd you call Stacks the Tennessee Panty Melter?
Tennessee Panty Melter. He did like 6 panels before he had to explain himself. And then he explained himself, and all he started the conversation with was, well, it's Rogue. And then they just went, oh, okay, fine. That's normal. It's okay. Rogue, all you needed to say was Rogue did it.
Oh, God bless you, Rogue.
That was fucking hilarious. I never fuck with your fucking title, ever. And then you and I had a phone call, and we were just playing backwards and forwards, and then you were on live, and I was just messing with you, and you were messing with me, and then you came over to mine, like after you finished your, I hung out with you until you'd finished your chat, like your live, and then probably about an hour later, I put my live up, and then you came up, and I was just like, oh, I've got to do it. I can't not mess with him, because it's just too funny. 9 Inch Nail is hilarious.
Fuck. I can't remember the name I give you that day.
It's all right. Poor Stacks, he's had a fair few different names and not realised it. You'd think he'd clue on by now that once he's been on one, he really needs to edit his name before he hops up on another panel.
Yeah, well, I think his missus noticed.
His missus refuses to call him Tennessee Panty Melter. He goes, I've been trying to get them to call me Tennessee Panty Melter. And I'm just like, yeah, that's never going to fucking happen.
Oh, that was funny. Fuck, that was...
But she's so chill. Like, the thing is, she's so chill. Like, him and I go backwards and forwards, but she's amazing. She is so chill about it. She's just like, nah. Because she knows it's just Aussie humor, and she understands that, yeah, I'll flirt and carry on, but carrying it through is never going to be a thing because he's married. So I'll mess with him all the time. This is what I do. And it's just like I mess with you as well. But you're my brother, so it's a different level of mess.
Yeah.
But the 9 Inch Nail, that shit had me dying. Like when you told me that you didn't realize, I thought you'd noticed. And then when I came to your chat, you went, and fuck you. You took, I just did 2 panels before I realized. And I'm like, oh shit. I thought you'd noticed.
Right, they weren't panels. I was doing my own lives.
I know, but I got sent photos, and I'm like, does he not realize yet? Oh shit! No, my whole thing was he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me because I thought that you'd picked up on it. And they're like, nah, but it was funny as fuck to sit there and fuck with him. And I went, yeah, you're like cunts. It's fine.
I laughed like fuck when I realised. Like, fuck, how many streams have I done? Fucking hell.
Under no circumstances have I ever fucked with your name until that night that we were sitting there and just giving each other shit, like left, right, and center. We were really fucking giving each other shit and just pissing ourselves laughing and stuff like that. I was just like, okay. And then when you hopped up, I'm just like, 9-inch Nyla has arrived. No, but like it was funny because they go, she's like a fucking sniper. She gets us without us fucking knowing it.
Next time you're fucking around, do Staxy, say more than 2 handfuls is a waste.
I've already fucked with him like that. I mess with him all the time. It's fun. All right, I'm exhausted. It's like 11:16 at night. I've got to go. And thank you so much for being here, people. I really do love you all. I really, really do.
Big love, Raggy.
Yeah, it's not a fake love. If you need me, just message me and I'll work out a way for us to communicate. All right? I love you guys. And don't forget, we are now the Moral Dilemma Gang. You can't write it in chat because you'll probably get me banned. So just write it down somewhere and hold on to it. And then all of you can hop up on my panel and we'll discuss moral dilemmas like coat hangers. All right. Love you.
Don't forget your lighter. Or if you haven't got a lighter,